Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. Today is July 28th, and it is a little bit after 11 a.m. I'm very happy to see y'all. I just had some yogurt and a granola bar, and it was quite delicious. It was quite delicious indeed. Let me greet everyone. Welcome on Encrypted. Congrats on that first. Welcome on in For Shame. I hope you're doing lovely. Bert's, hello, hello, hello. Dell, hello, how are you? Erica, welcome on in. Comet, welcome on in. I see Comet, you are you have me muted right now because you're in public, but I appreciate you regardless, even if you can't hear me right now. And let's see. Erica, you said pepperoni, pineapple, and black olives on your pizza for my question of the day. My question of the day is, of course, what are your favorite pizza toppings? And I'll answer it myself as well here. I love black olives and I love green olives. Put either one on a pizza and I'm in, okay? And then on top of that, jalapenos. I think jalapenos and olives are a great combination. Love it. Burritoologist, hello. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. I genuinely hope everyone is having an absolutely lovely day. It's so good to see y'all. I did some Skyrim last night. We didn't do a whole lot in the game, to be honest. We did a little bit, but we mostly just kind of hung out and chilled, had a cozy time. There's some action and stuff, of course, but we just kind of hung out. I found my people. Everyone around me thinks pineapple's disgusting on pizza. Now, okay, Erica, personally, I'm not a pineapple on pizza person, but this is a community that, you know what? We're accepting of all sorts of, of opinions, okay? Now, of course, there are opinions that are out of bounds, but we're a very inclusive community here. So if people want pineapple on pizza, I am fine with that. PG, hello. How are you doing, friend? It's so good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Oh my goodness. We didn't murder a prisoner, okay? That didn't happen. That didn't happen. It absolutely did not happen. Mama Lore, welcome on in. Your favorite pizza topping? You like white sauce with spinach and feta. I had a coworker that wasn't really into pizza, but they did like pizza with like an Alfredo base on it instead. They were good with that, but they didn't like regular pizza. I always thought that was strange. But you know what? I'm okay with it. I think it's a different thing, but it's good. I haven't had it, but I'm sure it's good. Also, Gorgeous, welcome on in. And Odin, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, friend. I really do appreciate it. The tears enrolling in my eyes from laughing begs the differati. Hey, you know what? If you think you saw a murder on screen and you were laughing, that says more about you than me, okay? As I'm getting older, the white sauces taste better, and their sauces gives me heartbeat. Okay, you know what? I can see that. Like, if your body isn't accepting of the red sauce, then that's, that is fine. I think that's okay. We got to do what we got to do. Fired or irradiated, give me life. Oh no, you were fired from your job? Am I understanding this right? Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope I'm misunderstanding. No, I'm fired. Why am I fired? What did I do? Oh my God, I need this job. Oh, I hope you're doing well, Ritual. I hope you're doing lovely. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's really good to see you. You felt like it. You know what? I'm going to talk to my union about this. You're going to be hearing from them. Mia, welcome on in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Oh my goodness. And Alexandra, welcome on in as well. Of course. Question today. Okay, so this has nothing to do with me being a bee, but have you ever had honey on pizza? I have not had honey on pizza. I don't know if that'd be something I'd like because I'm not super into pineapple on pizza. I'm fine with other people doing it, but I don't think it's for me. I don't like the idea of something sweet being on top of a pizza. I don't know. It weirds me out. But again, I'm fine with other people having it. I think that's fine. We can like different things, I'll tell you this. I would try it. I would try it, but on a single slice. Like I wouldn't order a whole pizza, but if I was hanging out with someone and they had a pizza with honey on it, that was their favorite thing, I would try a slice. Okay. I would try a slice. I wouldn't order an entire pizza and have honey on it to try. I think that's too risky of a move for me. I'm not a risky person. And so I would have to try it when I'm hanging out with someone that likes that. I think that'd be my rule here. I think that would be my rule. Honey with feta and ham, maybe it would fuck hard. Maybe it would. Maybe it would. You know what? But maybe that's not for me. I don't know. Mike's hot honey on pizza would be yum. So it sounds like a lot of you are very open to this, and that's fine. I'm good with that. Like I said, I would try it. I'm open to it. Question of the day. Funny you say that because my favorite is ham and pineapple. There you go. When it's cooked, it gives a smoky sweet flavor. Just need a light drizzle. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'm more into it then. Maybe I'd be more into that. I don't know. We will see. Someday, if I have ever the opportunity to try a slice, I will do it. Okay. So Holly, welcome on in, friend. Welcome on in. Also, I really hope I haven't missed any messages. I'm trying to keep up with chat, but it's moving pretty fast. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything important. Good morning or good noon, I guess. It's 11 a.m. here. So technically, still morning. Still morning for me. But I'm just chilling. I'm very excited to get into Town to City. Town to City is such a cozy game. And I don't have ideas on the top of my head of what to do in some of these new sections of the city. I might have like some small ideas, but we will see what happens. I think that there's room to improve things for sure. There's absolutely room to improve some things in some of the new sections I've made. It's a little bit too grid-like. I don't know. Crazy, welcome on in. Morning, noon, everyone. Hey, Irradiated, welcome on in, friend. I hope you're having a lovely day. When I had it, it was on a cupped pepperoni pizza. The spicy one, great with the sweet. What is a cupped pepperoni? Is that when like the pepperoni is like a little bowl? Is that what it's like? I don't know. I'm so bad for making it gritty. I feel. What are you talking about, Holly? What's going on? Yeah, they're not flat peps. Okay. I understand. See, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't have a lot of. I was gonna say I don't have a lot of meat. I don't have any meat. Me trying to like say what I eat and me being unable to say it because it's 11 a.m. and I'm like still tired. I'm awake enough to stream though. I promise. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Town to City. I was talking about it a little bit last night during the Skyrim stream, and Town to City to me is just such a cozy game that I don't know, when you play something like Skyrim, everyone's like, to me, Skyrim is a cozy game, but sometimes like something will jump out at you, like a bear will appear like while you're going on the road, and like it can be a little bit scary. Not necessarily scary. Sometimes you get a little jump scare just because you're not expecting it. But usually it's just like, oh God, a bear all of a sudden. Got to deal with this quick, a little bit annoying sometimes. Town to City has nothing like that. There's not really any sort of intensity at all. And so it's very chill and it's good. Do you like tofu? Eggs keeps making this amazing tofu curry and it's been keeping me alive. I love tofu. I am a big tofu fan. Absolutely. I wish I had tofu more often. I need to start getting myself tofu and then like, I guess like chopping it up into like little squares, maybe like dipping it in some like soy sauce and then maybe rolling it around in some flour and then putting it in the air fryer. I think that'd be great. I think that would be great. Then maybe put that into like a bowl of pasta or something. That sounds real delicious. So my other favorite toppings on pizza are either green chilies or artichoke hearts. I don't know if I've ever had an artichoke heart. I'm down. I'm very, very down. I've heard good things. I don't know why I haven't had one. I think it's never come up. I don't know. I like tofu scrambles for brekkie. That sounds delicious. I learned how to make tofu steak once and I need to remind myself how to do it. Can't do that jiggly tofu, but crunchy or tougher, I love. I can do it in pretty much any sort of way. There was this place that I would get food from and they would have these big tofu slices and then you would get like a small little like cup of like peanut sauce, which I think is like peanut butter mixed with like soy sauce and stuff, and dipping it in that. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Delicious. I would love to have some more of that, because then the tofu was like super crisp and crunchy and stuff. It was soft on the inside, obviously. It was really like chicken nugget coated, but crunchier on the outside, if that makes sense. It was very, very good. Very big fan of it. I would love to have that again. That place isn't around anymore, I don't think. So I can't get the exact stuff anymore, but I would love to find a place that makes that. I mean, it was absolutely delicious. Also, since it's like morning or noon, what have y'all had for breakfast? Or if you've had lunch already, what did you have for lunch? I'm curious now. I'm thinking I'm going to have pizza after stream, because last night before I was going to bed, I was thinking, I'm like, oh man, I really want a pizza, but it's like too late and I just wanted to go to bed. And I was like, I'll make some pizza tomorrow. I just want to make like a frozen pizza and then throw some extra cheese on top. That's truly how you make a frozen pizza even better. Like if you get like a cheaper frozen pizza, sometimes they don't put enough cheese on there, or the cheese is like fine, but it's not like the best cheese in the world. But then if you put some cheese on top, it just makes it all come together. And it tastes like, instead of like a couple dollar pizza, it now tastes like a $10 pizza. Like it just putting like some like what do you like, shredded cheese in like the little plastic bag, putting that on top of it, it automatically makes it like so much better. I mean, it can be good already, but like it does improve it. Sounds yum. Yeah, I really want those. I forget what they called them, but it was like the tofu with the peanut sauce. It was really good. Really, really good. Let's see. Nutella toast has been my newest hyperfixation. So I had that with my tea. I love that. I haven't really had a lot of Nutella, I'll be honest, but I think I'd be into it, but I also don't know if I want to get into it. You know, it's like not the healthiest, and I'd rather just not tempt, you know. Also, Bunny, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I'm currently eating the tofu curry with some brown rice. Sorry, my I realized I was like clicked on the comment, and so like the pin this message thing and then the reply to this message thing was covering up a couple of the words at the end. You had pizza for lunch, Erica? Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. That's what I'm gonna do. That's 100% what I'm gonna do, probably. So crazy you had Wendy's. Not a ton of food, just went for cost efficiency. That's fair. Did you get a shake? I love the Wendy's shakes. Those are good. Question of the day: pepperoni and sausage are your go-tos. Okay, I know a lot of people like pepperoni, and I feel like sausage sort of takes the second rung there. You know, most people do pepperoni, but then you have like a certain percentage of people that do sausage, and I've always wondered why people aren't more into sausage. Like obviously I'm a vegetarian, so I have no horse in this race. But it does feel like there's an overwhelming amount of people that prefer pepperoni to sausage. And I guess that surprises me a little bit. Maybe my perception is off. Maybe that's also possible. It might just be the people that I know that are more into pepperoni than sausage. I don't know. I usually like sweet things in the morning, but when there's curry, it's my breakfast. I am so down. I am so down. You guys are making me want pizza. Del, you can get pizza. I'm telling you, you should do it. You should absolutely do it. You don't like any meats on your pizza, Del? I'm with you there. I'm with you. But I do like olives, and I do like jalapenos and stuff like that. So I'm a little bit of a unique person, I think, in that regard, because there's a lot of people that don't like jalapenos on pizza and a lot of people that don't like olives on pizza. And then here I am. I like both of them together on a pizza. So, Holly, you're going to go lurk, going to wash your face, but you shall be looming. I appreciate that, Holly. I really do appreciate that. That's wonderful. I hope you get a good face washing in. Hello, I'm back. I've put in a kind order to my father to make me my brother's nuggets because he didn't have them. That's fair. That's fair. You know what? If he didn't want them, they're yours, in my opinion. I think they are yours. If I could eat a cinnamon roll every morning, I'd be complete. Cinnamon roll every morning, Peachy? That sounds delicious. But it also sounds like it'd probably be really bad for you. But you know what? I don't care. I don't think I care. I think if I could have a cinnamon roll every morning, I'd probably do the same, to be honest. Sounds very good. You were craving that yesterday morning, Del? Cinnamon rolls are great. Like a frosted cinnamon roll when it's still like hot. Ooh, Like a hot cinnamon roll is the best. Absolutely the best. Being the firstborn in the house has some privileges. How was yesterday's stream? Stream was good. Stream was good. I didn't do a whole lot in Skyrim. We kind of wandered around, hung out. It was a good time though. Sometimes Skyrim to me is not about like doing a bunch of quests and stuff. Like we did a couple, but a lot of it we also just kind of wandered around and stumbled upon things and just kind of had some adventures, you know? And we just kind of stared up at the night sky and at the sunset and the sunrise. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Just kind of a chill time. Just kind of a chill time. And you know what? That's what we're there for sometimes. She committed crimes, don't have to let her lie. You know what? Cryptid's being a little bit of a cop in chat today. And you know, maybe keep it to yourself, Cryptid. Maybe keep it to yourself. Eva, welcome on in, friend. How are you doing? It's so lovely to see you. Cryptid is trying to tell everyone in chat that I committed crimes yesterday, and it's not true. It's not true. I really need to go back to you calling a Frosty a shake, Addy. Okay, you know what? It is a Frosty. You're right. But, you know, everything's a shake to me. If it's that sort of consistently, it's a shake. It's just a fancy thing they're calling it, Cryptid. Don't be deceived by the propaganda, Cryptid, okay? It's just a shake. Sure, they can call it a Frosty if they want, but it's just a shake, okay? So easy to fall for the marketing, Cryptid. Try to dig a Frosty with a straw and come back to me. Shakes are all sorts of consistencies, Cryptid. I've had a lot of shakes in my life. Some of them pretty thick. You know what? We're good with them being thick, okay? We're good with them being thick. We're okay with them not being thick. There's a range. There's a range of acceptability here, okay, Cryptid? Obviously, you don't want it to be like water, but you also don't want it to necessarily be super duper solid. You know, there's a range there, but it's a really wide range, okay? Addie, a shake must be straw friendly is the definition. Is it? Show me. Send it to me. I where in the definition, you know, we're going to look it up. We're going to look it up right now, chat. Let me look at it. I'm going to Google it. Okay. We're going to go straight to the source. We're going to go to Merriam effing Webster. Okay. We're going to find it. Okay. Let's see. Shake. We're looking it up. Shake. Okay. You know what? Nowhere here in this definition does it say that a shake must be straw friendly, okay? All it says here is to move irregularly to and fro, to vibrate especially as a result of a blow or shock, to tremble as a result of physical or emotional disturbance. Nothing about straws here, okay? There's nothing about straws in these definitions. So I guess I'm right. Just fully rage baiting Cryptid. Oh, that's very funny. Let me look at the actual noun definition. Okay, let me look. I understand, Cryptid. I'm actually curious about this. Okay, let's see noun. Let's find it. I'm scrolling. We want a shake that is like, why can't I find the actual definition of shake in terms of like a drink? They actually aren't giving me it. I'm looking. Milkshake now. Milkshake might be the right word to look for, actually. You're right. You are right, Del. We're looking. My Tism Anki is going off. I know I'm on all caps. You did this to me. I'm sorry. Says a thoroughly shaken or blended drink made of milk, a flavoring syrup, and often ice cream. It doesn't say that it has to like be drinkable through like a straw. Yeah, drink, but like again, a drink can be pretty thick, and also like a straw. There are multiple sizes of straw. Like there are like bigger circular straws. Like okay, here's an idea: is boba a drink, or is something else? Because you need a big straw to drink that. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. I fear I agree with Addie. Why do you fear it? Why would you fear agreeing with me? I'm a reasonable person. just just completely messing up Cryptid's entire day right now. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'll be honest. I think a Frosty is a shake. It's just a really thick shake. I'll be honest. I think that that's how I view it. It's like in the same category. It's just a really thick milkshake. Unless you wait a little bit and then it's not as thick. I don't know. Frosty had hot chocolate in it. The hot chocolate Frosties are very good. Frosty is a condiment for fries. You can do it if you want. I'm not upset at you. I'm not upset at you. I can't do it though. I'll be so honest. I can't do it. It's part of my, I don't know, I guess like sensory issues, or like, it's not really a sensory issue for me. It's more just like a thought issue for me that like, I can't do, I don't know, like I think too much about it. I'm like, oh, I'm putting like potato inside of like a dairy product, or like a really sweet dairy product. And I'm like, I can't do this. This is weird in my brain. It makes my brain feel gross. I don't know. I think I'm good with like people doing it. I mean, I know I'm good with people doing it, but like, I don't think I can do it. You know, it's like not for me. Also, I'm very sorry if I've missed any messages here. I had to do a lot of research here. I had to do a lot of research to, counteract the propaganda from Cryptid in chat. A Frosty's ice cream that's began melting, but not quite a malt. A malt is a different thing entirely, though, as well, because that has malted milk in it. Are we pissing off Cryptid? So Expedition 33, ... So actually, it's one of the few salty sweet combos I really like, Frosty and fries. Hey, I love that for you. I love that for you. I personally can't do it, unfortunately. But yeah, there is a difference between a malt and a shake, because a shake doesn't have malted milk. And a shake, I don't know which one I said first. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. Yeah, I like boba though. Let's see. I was only saying because if you get the tapioca pearls, you really gotta chew them. Unlike with pooping pearls. The pooping pearls, yeah, obviously, Alexandra. I know what you're talking about. The pooping pearls. Some cultures use potatoes to make sweet. That's fair, but I think because I didn't grow up with it, and it's not like a cultural touchstone for me. Again, like there's plenty of cultures that do all sorts of things, but like it would be like, it wouldn't be something that I would be used to. I think it's fine that they do. It just means that like I didn't grow up with it, and so I'm not used to it, and so it's a little bit more. There's an issue in my brain with it then, not with other people doing it, but for myself. And truly, like if I moved to a country or a region that did that regularly, I'm sure after a number of months or a number of years, it would become normal to me and I would no longer have issue with it, you know? Like it genuinely would not be, there wouldn't be like a mental roadblock for anymore. So also, baby, welcome on in. I don't know what you like me to call you specifically, but welcome on in. It's lovely to see you. I appreciate you coming by. We are currently talking about milkshakes and Frosties and sweet treats and things like that. What is your favorite? We would love to hear your favorite. Tell us about your favorite snacks, your cold snacks, though, specifically, I think. Let's see. I don't even know what a Frosty is. Oh, yeah, Cod probably. Cod, do you have a Wendy's in SA? I'm sorry. I need to take a drink here. Let me take a quick drink. Also, welcome on in, Toast. But yeah, Cod, a Frosty is like a really thick milkshake, basically. Cryptid's going to be very angry at me for saying that, but that is what it is. It is just a really thick milkshake. Yes, it is Cryptid. It absolutely is. Let me Google this. Let me ask Chat GPT. No, I'm kidding. Let me grok it. No. I'm gonna actually Google it though. Is a Frosty a milkshake? Let's see what is said here. Oh, apparently there is a website that is talking about this. Okay, let me read part of this this article. Okay, I will accept the conclusion of this article. Okay, I will accept the conclusion of the article. Here we go. What is a milkshake? A milkshake is a thick, creamy beverage made by blending milk, ice cream, and flavorings. It typically has a smooth, velvety texture and can be customized with various ingredients such as fruit, chocolate syrup, or whipped cream. Milkshakes are often associated with classic Americana and are a staple of diners and fast food restaurants. By the way, this is written by a woman named Victoria. I trust her, okay? I trust Victoria of cookgeeks.net. I trust her, okay? A Frosty. Now we're getting into what a Frosty is. A Frosty is a frozen dairy dessert created by Wendy's, a popular fast food chain. It is made with soft serve ice cream base that is dispensed into a cup and then topped with a swirl of chocolate or vanilla frosting. Frosties are known for their signature frosty texture and become a beloved menu item at Wendy's. The key differences, okay? Texture. Milkshakes have a smooth, creamy texture due to the blending of ice cream and milk. Frosties, on the other hand, have a more airy, frosty texture resulting from the soft serve ice cream base. We don't need to get into the flavorings. The flavorings aren't really a part of the argument here. Tiri Miri, welcome on in. We are discussing the differences between a milkshake and a Frosty and whether or not the differences between them make a Frosty not a milkshake or not. Okay? Feel free to give us your opinion on this. I am a Frosty fan, by the way. I am a Frosty fan. I'm also just like a McDonald's milkshake fan, for example. Okay? I like all of it. Similarities. Frozen base. Both milkshakes and Frosties are made with a frozen base, either ice cream or soft serve ice cream. That's true. That's true. Let's see. Factors influencing popularity. Don't care. Don't care about the health of it. We're not here. The verdict. Here is where we actually get into it, okay? The milkshake versus Frosty debate is a matter of personal preference. Oh, come on, Victoria. Pick a side. Pick a side. Okay, so Victoria, maybe I don't trust Victoria. Victoria is not giving her opinion. She's just saying, like, oh, well, maybe it's personal preference. Come on, Victoria. I trusted you. I trusted you. I guess we'll never know, chat. I guess we'll never know. Okay, so I have no stake in this race, but they said the texture of Frosty is frosty. Using itself in a definition is bad. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign, I'll be honest. DQ is really good, though. I agree, Toast. DQ is very good. I'm into it. I like a Blizzard. Also, though, honestly, Culver's. Culver's is amazing, and we love the concrete mixers from Culver's. It's absolutely amazing. How many people here in chat have had Culver's before? I know Culver's isn't in every state. It's like a Midwest thing, and it's a little bit into the South, and I think there's one in like Colorado or something. How many of you have had Culver's before? Frosty has the texture I like more than a milkshake. You know what? I'm with you there. I'm with you there, Ever. Why did I say Ever? I like added. I like went further into your name than I needed to. Eva. My brain is in like a weird state right now. Culver's is a yogurt ice cream substitute. I don't know if I would say yogurt. I mean, it's custard. Like, what is custard specifically? Custard is just like a thicker. Let's see, what is custard? What is custard? I'm looking it up. Yeah, it's just like a creamier ice cream, isn't it? It's sweeter, savory dish made with milk, cream, egg. I think, is it literally just that they've added cream in there? I think that's maybe what it is. Yeah, we have one here in Arizona. Okay, you have one in Arizona. The cheese curds, Burts. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. I think Vegas is getting a Culver's soon. I gotta try it. You will love it, Peachy. You will love it. And I need to know what you think about it, okay? I need to know. This is vital information because I love Culver's. Now, I don't eat meat, so I just get like the cheese curds and maybe some onion rings. And then I also get a concrete mixer. And lately what I've been doing is I've been getting a concrete mixer with marshmallow cream in it, and then also Oreo. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. It is so good. Highly recommend it. If anyone has a Culver's near you and you need an idea for what to get for your concrete mixer, obviously look through all the ingredients. Maybe you find some other stuff you love. But for me, I love the marshmallow cream and the Oreo bits. It's so delicious. Did you say cheese curds? I love cheese curds. Yes. And their cheese curds are absolutely delicious. Huge fan. Highly recommend them. I think you'll love them. I think you'll love them because they're not the kind of cheese curds you get at a state fair. Because like I love state fair cheese curds, but they're very, very greasy. And when you eat them, you feel like you're going to have a heart attack. And that's part of the experience. Okay. I say this with all the love in my heart. I say this in purely a positive way, but you feel like you're going to die after you eat state fair, or not even state fair, but you know, like a county fair. If you eat like the cheese curds from there where they're super grissy, not grissy, when they're super greasy, when they're like dripping with grease, like that is the best. That's the best. But the Culver's cheese curds are probably a little healthier. I'll be honest, a little bit healthier. If I'm not mistaken, they only use Wisconsin cheese. That sounds right. That I could see that for sure. That wouldn't surprise me. I think that is right. But yeah, it's very good. It's very, very good. If the bun is greasy though, I don't think that I don't eat the burgers and stuff at Culver's, but I don't think that the buns are greasy and stuff like that. I think like their burgers are really buttery, but the buns themselves are not. So if you ever have the opportunity to go to a Culver's, absolutely do it if you've not been able to. Highly recommend it. It is so good. Definitely one of my favorite fast food places. Chat, what are your favorite fast food places? Do we have any like people who also have Culver's as your favorite fast food place? Is that possible? Anyone else? Anyone else? Let me scroll up here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I think I've been keeping up with chat pretty well. I kept reading DQ as Donkey Kong, and I was like, how the fuck is that a restaurant? Yeah, America has some weird stuff. That's fair. Freddy's. I don't think I'm familiar with Freddy's, Mother Marion. I don't think I am familiar with Freddy's. That must be like a more of a regional thing. I'm not going to say McDonald's, but I'm not going to not say McDonald's either. I like the milkshakes from McDonald's, and I like the French fries from McDonald's. I will say that. I think that is good. For context of how bad the iPad app is, I can't see my own messages. That's also true of the iPhone app, I believe. I sometimes can see my own messages, and then sometimes I can't. I've gotten used to it. I just assume that it's sent because usually people respond to my message regardless. It's spreading, but it's not everywhere yet. It started in Wichita, Kansas, and is now on some of the West Coast. Oh, I wonder if like Freddy's will make its way to the Midwest then. That'd be interesting. Kitty doesn't like McDonald's fries, but hers is a horror story of a family trip. Oh no. I don't know if I even want to hear it. I'll be honest. I think I'll keep the amazing image of McDonald's fries in my brain. It should, since Kansas is part of the, that's true, but Kansas is like a tertiary like Midwest state, in my opinion. It's not like a core group of the Midwest state, you know? Like there are people that probably would consider, like you wouldn't consider it part of the South, but when you think of like the core Midwest states, it's just kind of like, it's almost on an island, you know? It's right on the edge of it. And parts of Kansas, I am sure, are much more like the Midwest. And then other parts of it are probably more like Colorado. Not necessarily in the sense that there's like mountains, but just in the sense like culturally, it's probably more like a plain state than like a Midwest state in like a certain vibe. I don't know. There's a difference between a plain state and a Midwest state, in my opinion. They're very similar, but it's, you know, there's a slight difference there. Little Egg Bub, welcome on in. Thank you for the lurk. Office poll is currently 16-3 in favor of not a shake. Well, you know what? You know, I can't argue with the working class. That's true. You know what? I'll concede that it's not a shake, but I think it evolved from a shake. Okay. I don't think it's a totally unique concept. Okay. I don't think you can argue that like a Frosty is a completely unique concept and it's like on an island that it's sprung up from nothing, you know? I think it is evolved from a shake, you know? Like they looked at a milkshake and they were like, what can we do with the concept of a milkshake, but make it slightly different? And then they decide, what if we just do soft serve ice cream? I think it's, you know, I think it's very similar, you know? As a Kansan, we don't even consider a plain state a thing most of the time because our culture is mostly Midwestern with the flair of the South. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I guess it maybe is more apt to say that like parts of Kansas are more Midwest and then parts of it are maybe more like the South. I don't know. I think there are parts of even like Kentucky. Like if you go like more northern Kentucky, I think some of the northern Kentucky area is more Midwest than it is southern as well. And so I think again, it's when you get some of these edge states, the states are kind of a blend, you know? Let's see. Hello, Kinger. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I'm pulling both Detroit and Chicago. Well, you know, you're pulling the big cities, okay? You gotta talk to the common folk, Cryptid, okay? You gotta talk to some of the common folk. Tell me what the people in, I don't know, Flint say, okay? Tell me what the people in Flint say about what a Wendy's Frosty is, okay? I want to hear from the people of Flint. I'm from Flint. Okay. But yes, everyone, I think we're going to jump into Town to City now. We've been yapping for long enough. Let me get the music turned off and let me get the game launched. Okay, you're fishing. Let me boot up Town to City. We're going to get the music turned off, and then we are going to get this show on the road. We're going to get it on the road, chat. I promise. You're native to California, crazy? I love that. Oh my goodness, Squiggy, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid, friend. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. The bugs are here. For anyone coming over in that Squiggy raid, my name is Irradiated, but you can just call me Addy. I am a variety streamer, but I play a lot of cozy stuff, I'll be honest. I like to just chill. We're a very welcoming community here. Literally everyone that is coming over in a Squiggy raid, of course, is welcome here. And it'll be nice to get to know anyone that I don't know already. I think I probably know most of the people in Squiggy's chat because I am often in Squiggy's chat. But I hope you're doing well. I'm guessing you were playing Elden Ring, right? How was the Elden Ring going? Let me turn up my in-game volume here a little bit so I can hear the cozy music and stuff. Also, thank you for the tummy ways of smashing stuff. Toast. Let me get my Twitch integration turned on. For anyone coming over in the raid, if you are not familiar with this game, this is a cozy city builder game and it has Twitch integration. It says not connected, but it's about to connect. I promise, it's about to connect. It's gonna do it. There it is. Now, here's what happens. When you type in chat, you live in my city. So, for instance, Squiggy, if you type something once again in chat, it should give you an NPC. Okay, Toast is over there. Cod is right here. Let's see, where is Squiggy gonna be? Squiggy, you're over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, you're right here. Boom. There you are. Let's see who you are. You are a married transporter. Where do you live? You apparently live right in this house. I am going to be moving your house. I'll be honest. Your house is getting moved because I want to put a road straight through the middle here, I think. That is my plan. I'm going to move your house like over here temporarily, and we're going to put a road straight down the middle. I think that is the best plan that I could come up with. I think this is a good idea. We want to go with like a straight road right here. I think to like right there-ish. We're just going to go like this. We're going to try to get it straight. There we go. I think that's a great idea. Just getting that road up here. I genuinely think that that's a good idea. And maybe we fix these roads going behind these buildings a little bit. And then I think we want to put some more housing back here and stuff. But I think that's a good spot. I think that's a good spot. But yes, anyone that chats in chat, you now live in my city. And it's a nice little city. It's a nice little city. I can show you all around a little bit. I have a big central park here, right across the street, by the way, from the winery. So if there are any wine enjoyers in chat, you can go here, grab some wine, sit in the park right next to it, or you can go out here into the major park and chill. It sounds like a lovely time, I'll be honest. Sounds like an absolutely lovely time. But you could come over here, sit in this park that's like more next to the beach here, and you could sit in some shade, read some books perhaps, because these are little free public libraries. You could do that. Or you can go over here, watch a play perhaps. Maybe you want to sit on the beach. That's a nice spot. Maybe you want to get some food at the bistro over here, and you can go and sit alongside the beach and chill. Cryptid, that's what you're doing right now, apparently. You are sitting at the beach, checking out the waves. You're so close to the beach, the water could be washing up on your toes. It's very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Isn't this a gorgeous lake? It's nice and big. It's not too big, but it's big enough that you can sit here and there's going to be some waves coming in and stuff, you know? It's very nice. Very, very nice. I should probably put some like ducks and stuff out here, to be honest. I haven't done that yet. Let me actually do that right now. I'm going to say like we want some ducks over here for sure. And maybe like on the other side as well. Like that. We want some ducks over there. And I kind of think I probably want some like ducks out here as well. You know? Something like that. And maybe like a couple ducks right out here. Boom. I think that's pretty good. We don't want to put too many. We don't want to crowd this place too much. But a nice little duck squad over here. And then a couple over here that are kind of straggling out of the groups. And then some over here kind of going around the island and stuff. And does the lake have E. coli or can we swim? Full of E. coli. It's full of it. But it's actually the rare good kind of E. coli. It's actually a kind of E. coli that's good for you. Okay. But yes, yes. This is a lovely little town. It's a lovely little town. Oh, is it the E. coli they used to make insulin? Absolutely. Absolutely it is. We also have some farmland over here that we're still trying to sort of figure out all this. I don't really know what to do fully with it, but it's getting figured out. This area up here needs to get figured out as well, I'll be honest. Because I don't love how this looks yet. I don't. But it will get figured out at some point. It definitely will. And this road needs to get fixed as well. There's just a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. Right now, though, today, what we're working on is mostly over here, I think. We want to get all this figured out. So, Jimbo, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. The Who gonna raid the lake? We don't need an old rock band getting in the lake, okay? We're fine with it. They are welcome here. But, you know, we don't have lifeguards, okay? I don't know if the Who can swim still. Like, once you get to a certain age, going out into the lake and stuff, it's a little risky, okay? It's a little bit risky. Awesome, a lake of insulin. Don't tell the US. Yeah, unfortunately, if this is a lake made of insulin, this is going to be a little bit... It's not going to be allowed for American citizens. Take your time. What's the rush? I'm a bug, not a mutt. Welcome on in, though, Jimbo. How are you doing? I hope you're doing absolutely lovely. It's great to have you here. How has your day been? That was probably the raid message. Something like that. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, here's what I did. Just on this stream, I put a road in here. And we're going to fix up this road back here because I think we can genuinely do a better job at this road. But we want to put like a bunch of homes back here. I kind of also want to turn this part into maybe like a little more of a park or something. So I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move this over to there for now. That's obviously not the spot it's going to stay because that would be a little bit of an insane spot to have this stuff. And we're going to like move this house to like right here for now. Again, not where it's going to stay. But we are going to fix this location up a little bit more because I actually have ideas here now. And my ideas, check this out, chat. We are going to make this into a big flat area. Okay. Let me actually go to the drawing one so we can get like a bigger proper like zone. And we're gonna put like a bit like a tree area over here somewhere, okay? But I'm thinking that there's probably some cool stuff we could do with like a bigger flat area. And we're also going to fix the corner over here a little bit. Because I think it's a little bit... Okay, that's better. That's actually genuinely a better looking zone now. We do also need to fix this, I think, a little bit. This is a little bit crooked. I think we can go like this, just bump that up a little bit. And then over here, I think that this might actually be fine. Yeah, I'm good with this, I think. Well, actually, I'm going to bump it in a little bit up here. So I think that there's a little bit of an area there that I didn't love. Wait a second. Is this like messed up going all the way down? Maybe not. Maybe actually we just need to bump this out just a little bit more. So Gay Criminal, welcome on in. It's so good to see you. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? How was the rest of your stream last night? I hope it was good. We are working on our town in Town to City right now. And so far, it's going lovely. So far, it is lovely. We're getting it figured out. We are basically making this little... Okay, you know what? We need to like actually like fix this corner, I feel like. Let me actually do a proper corner here. I think like that, actually. That might have fixed it. That did fix it. Beautiful. So now we have a big flat area over here that I want to... I need to like put like a big cutout here or something, okay? We need to do like a big nature area. We're gonna put like a giant tree on it, maybe over in this corner. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we do multiple of them. Maybe we do like 1, 2, 3, something like that. Bump it out, babes. Yes. It was so good. Thank you so much for coming in. You're the sweetest. No, you're the sweetest. You're the sweetest. It was lovely to be there. Genuinely, it was lovely to be there. So good to meet other like cool people. I'm don't mind me, I'm fixing this area slightly because it's a little bit weird looking, I'll be honest. I think like this is bumped out a little bit too much. Like over here, I need to go smaller. Go like that. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. It's very subtle. I'm just kind of bumping this road in because it's not straight. Which, you know what, in normal circumstances, I would say, hell yeah, we don't want it to be straight. But in this instance, I do actually kind of want this road to be a little bit straight here and then have like a nice little curve to it, you know? So we're fixing it up a little bit. I don't know. There's a lot to do here, though. There's a lot to do. Renegade, welcome on in. I don't have sound, but hi, work lurk. I was watching your stream last night and totally agree with how I like to follow people just for who they are and make new friends, not necessarily based on games they play. Yes. Does anyone else do that in chat? I know Renegade can't answer, but does anyone else do that in terms of, like, when you follow someone, are you following them because of their personality or because of the games they play? I think either way is fine. But for me, I am very much I follow people because I like their personality. Basically not at all because of the games they're playing. Personality, then games, sometimes both. Basically all my stream friends, I follow them for them. That's fair. Yeah, I'm definitely very much a follow for personality. It doesn't matter what games you're playing for the most part. Like, maybe there's an exception. I don't like what's going on here with this corner. I don't really... It's a weird little corner. How about we just go like this and kind of fix it this way? We're gonna... Maybe that's fine. Maybe it's fine now. Addy, are you ready? Ready for what? Gay shaming the road? I'm not shaming it. Absolutely not. If anything, I'm celebrating it. Extremely hard, actually. Supposedly there were crimes in Skyrim. There were not. These are lies being spread by a rogue mod in the community. It's a rogue mod in the community. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, we are going to like flatten this out right here because I think we want this to be like more even with over here. So let me actually try and like do this. That's perfect because we want this to be even over here, you know? Now that's even and that's a little bit better. But we do need to fix this. Addie, pride is over. You can stop pretending. Well, unfortunately for you, COD, I'm not pretending. Said last night I was going to raid you today. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that, Lim. I really do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. That is very, very kind of you. And I hope you're having a nice day. Let's see. Good. There needs to be more crimes. I agree. I agree. See, you know how they're just saying like, be gay, do crime. I'm saying, you know what? You don't even have to be gay. Just do crime. See, I'm being an extra inclusive. I'm saying allies, get it in on the crime, okay? If you want to prove you're an ally, you better start doing crime. Yes, COD. Get doing the crimes. I don't know what I'm doing with this area yet, but I feel like this will be a nice little area to potentially do some cool stuff. I do have this little path over here. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to get rid of all these trees back here. We're going to plant new trees, okay? We will be planting more trees, but we need to figure out like a park back here. Because that's what's going to go back here, I think, is a park. Maybe, ooh, what about a social club? What if we have a social club back here? That's an idea. That's an idea. Okay, let's see. That's a little bit too small. That's what she said. We want this a little bit smaller now. That was too big. Okay, you know what? There comes a point where sometimes it's too big too. Look at his Lim. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid, friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a ton. I hope you're having a lovely day. What were you actually playing? What were you playing? I hope you were playing something absolutely amazing and super duper fun. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in. I hope you are having the absolute best day. Minecraft. How was the Minecraft? We love Minecraft. Why are the messages getting deleted? What is happening? Is Twitch cracking down on the crime? I think Twitch is cracking down on the crime. They typed message deleted. Oh, well, you know what? I'm thinking that's not what's happening. I think Twitch is cracking down on the crime. I think that's the only explanation, I'll be honest. We want a road here to go a little bit straight, and then we want it to curve up like this, I think. Wait, maybe we want it to go like to right here, and then we want it to curve up like this. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. I'm being cracked. And not in the good way either, I'm assuming. Okay, let's go like this, maybe. I don't know how to do this curvy road. We're gonna go like, ooh. Okay, I fucked that up. I fucked that up. We want to go something like this. Something like that, I think. We want this road to kind of go up like this. So we want a nice little nature path. Maybe we want like multiple nature paths though, you know? We want one that kind of goes up like this. And then I think we also want one that kind of just goes through like this. Maybe this one's just pure straight. Maybe this is the straight path, okay? We're gonna have a straight path and a gay path. I mean, crooked path, you know? It's not at all, you know, it's not a path where it's like, oh, you have to take this, but it's just like, you know, like we're gonna have like cool stuff over here. And then on the straight path is just gonna be going straight through, okay? So we have one path for like the cool people, and then a path for like the people who aren't as cool, okay? Okay, boom. Right there, that's a good little path. I don't know where this is gonna keep going this way, I think. I think we want it to continue going down here. And then about right here, maybe we want it to curve back. Maybe right here. I'm gonna catch up on chat here. The Minecraft was a little spooky, but also very chill. Minecraft can be like that. Minecraft can absolutely be like that sometimes. I agree. Straight roads in this economy, you know what? They are cheaper to build. Okay, I need to actually get a better path here, though. This path needs to go over like this, I think. Something like that, I think that's good. That's a good little path. Who's a good little path? You are. Okay, right here, we need this to kind of curve like this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think this path could be improved. That's terrible. This is actually terrible looking. We're gonna just like get rid of this and redo it entirely, I think. But like up here, I think it's maybe fine. Like starting about right there. Like right there, I think that's probably good. Streets are cheap, I would know. This stream is crazy. I'm on one a little bit, I'll be honest. I am on one a little bit today. Normally these are pretty chill streams. And you know what? It's maybe a little bit less chill today. Maybe that's, you know, sometimes that's just how it happens. There we go. I think this is how we need to do the path. Is that good at all? Is that good at all? I don't think so. Let's start this direction maybe. Maybe we go up here like that. And then we try like... Okay, I need to fix that again. That's too much. We need to go like this. And then from here, I think it needs to start curving down. Something like that, I think. And then maybe we go like this. Okay, okay, okay. This is coming together. I think something like that is fine, actually. I think this is good. I think this is good. I think that I like that. I love me a good curve. Me too, Alexandra. Me too. We're on the same wavelength here. I think what I'm actually going to do right here is I'm going to redo this little section of the road. I think this needs to be fixed because this needs to be all straight right here. We need to get this done. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go over to where this road is straight. And then from right here, we're going to grab the tool for the road. We're going to go like this. And we're going to see how this meets up. Okay, that was not the straight tool. I'm going to use it like this, I think, right there. Okay, okay, okay. We want to connect up perfectly right there. There we go. And now we need this to connect up properly. I think that is the path. And we're going to actually, because this path is a little bit crooked right there, we're going to start from there. This is so satisfying. It's so fun. I love this game. I love this game so much because this is just like part of it, you know? Like, how about we do this? Here we go. That is a pretty good spot right there because now we have a nice little corner here that we can put stuff on. This area is a little, it's like, we're figuring it out, right? We're figuring it out. I kind of want to put like a social club out here. I think a social club next to like a big park and stuff would be nice. I think that'd be quite a nice little area. We also are going to put trees back here. This will be a nice little area because like, what else were we going to do with this area? To be honest, we just had to make a little park. And honestly, here's an idea. Here's an idea. This is going to be a little bit wacky. Maybe y'all are going to think I'm a little bit crazy for doing this even, but I'm going to try it out. Okay. We're going to try it out. We're going to start from like up here and we're going to go like this. Okay. We're going to go down here like this and we are going to curve a path. Oh my goodness, Sin, welcome on in. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Genuinely, it is so good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely day. Okay, how do we feel about this, chat? How do we feel about this? I need to fix it a little bit. I'll be honest, I need to fix it a little bit. We need to like get it not quite as close, maybe, to the side. We need to go like this a little bit more. Keep it away. The power is going to her head. It's maybe a little bit, but you know what? I am the mayor of this town, so I can do what I want, okay? You know what? We're getting stuff done here. We're getting stuff done. No one's upset. No one's upset. People are going to love me like they love Mamdani, okay? I promise. I promise. Okay, we're going to move that up here. We need to fix this a little bit, maybe. Maybe a little bit. We need to fix it. We need to fix it. Move over, Mamdani. I made the joke before you cryptid. I did it. I did it. Okay, I'm going to put up, we're going to have the path end over here, I think. I think this is a good spot for it to end. Because like, I already don't know what to do with this corner. And I think like we're doing like a path right here. Out like this. It needs to be better though. It needs to be a lot better. Because we need the path to kind of like follow right here. And then kind of come down like over here like that. Like that's what we needed to do, but we needed to kind of curve a little better here, I think. Something like that. Something like that, I think is cool. Once I finish up this path, we do need to run some ads, unfortunately. But I'm going to finish up this path first because I just need to, okay, chat? Sometimes you can't slow down, okay? Can't stop, won't stop. We're going to fix this up. This should be maybe a little bit closer to, I don't know. It's so hard to say. I'll be honest. It's so hard to say. But something like that is going to be what we do. So we have like a couple little paths going back here. I don't know. I like it though. I like it. I think that this is a better idea than what we had before. I think this is better. We're going to put like some big trees out here or something as well. Maybe this will just be a big gathering place. And then houses going back here and stuff. Maybe a shop or something, or like a business over here too. That could be nice. That could be nice. I wrote in the Disky as well, but it's me that joined. Oh, you joined Gay Criminals Discord? Gay Criminal is amazing, by the way. Let me actually give a shout out here to Gay Criminal, because Gay Criminal is a great streamer. We love them. They're absolutely fantastic. I recommend checking them out. I'm gonna switch over to my just chatting screen, and we're gonna go ahead and run some ads. I'm not going to play the game while the ads run. We're going to wait for the ads to get over, and then we'll jump back into the game. We're just going to yap a little bit while the ads play, to be honest. That's usually what we do around here, is we yap a little bit during the ads, and then when the ads are over, we jump back into the game. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Here we go, everyone. I'm also going to take a drink because I'm very, very thirsty. Beautiful. Absolutely delicious. For anyone that's curious, by the way, I'm drinking a strawberry kiwi Powerade. I literally grabbed it right before stream because I was very, very thirsty. And I wanted something I wanted something cold for stream. Sometimes I just have a drink from like the night before that's maybe like kind of room temperature. So a shake, sure, Cryptid. Why not? Why not? I'll listen to this. You hear that? What do you think I'm doing to it right now? I'm shaking it. I'm shaking the drink. Boom. It's a shake. It's a shake. I'm going with it, okay? I'm going with it, okay? You're saying that I'm calling a shake? You're damn right I am. You can't beat me. You can't beat me. I'm a winner. I'm a winner, Cryptid. In fact, I'm taking another drink. You can't stop me. Also, welcome on in, Ginge. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. Oh my goodness. All of my friends, so many friends. We love it. We love it. Addie, your laugh is like a pure shot of serotonin. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's really sweet. I don't know. I'm a silly person. I don't know. I'm silly. I'm a little silly. Can't stop, won't stop, or whatever the Red Hot Chili Pepper said. Can't stop, it's something like that, right? That's like that's pretty much the lyrics, I think. Can't stop, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. But yeah, I'm really excited for the pizza later. I'll be honest. I'm very, very excited for some pizza later. Okay, you know what? Actually, I have olives. I have olives. I could put olives on the pizza. Ooh, that's what I gotta do. I realized just now that I do have olives. So I can make a cheese pizza with some olives on it. It's gonna be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, pronoun check, everyone. You know what? We will do it once the pre-rolls are off, okay? We will do it once the pre-rolls are off so everyone can go around, okay? Or at least I'll announce it after. You can do it now. You can do it now, but I will ask everyone once not the pre-rolls, once the ads are over. So that way everyone knows that that it's happening. Just that makes the most sense to do it. So that way everyone can get involved. That makes the most sense here. Just because I don't want anyone to be in a spot where like they don't know what's going on and stuff. Okay, ads are over. It sounds like ads are. Is everyone back? Is everyone back from the ads? I hope the ads weren't too bad, everyone. I appreciate y'all sticking with me through those ads, of course. And oh, I gotta run, but I just want to say you are so lovely, Addie. I love hanging out here with y'all, and you are so incredibly sweet to everyone coming through. Hope you have so much fun. Thank you so much, Holly. You are amazing. I hope you're doing amazing today. I genuinely hope you're having the best day, and I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you coming by. Okay, so Cryptid did redeem the pronoun check command. So, oh my goodness, gay criminal. Thank you so much for the sub. That is so kind of you. That is so kind of you. I really do appreciate that. And I'm glad you like hanging out here enough to give me a sub. That's really appreciated. I always love when people are having a nice time in my community because that's like all I want, you know? But Cryptid did run the pronoun redemption here. So we're going to go around. If you feel like it, we can say our pronouns. So I use she, her, and they, them pronouns. Let's see here. Let's see. Alexandra, you use she, they. Love that. Absolutely love that. Let's see here. She, what is a temperature? Check mark, euro, and equal sign. You know what? I'm okay with that. Those are good pronouns. Gay criminal, you use he, him. Hello, Mother Marianne. You're still alive. We love to hear it. We love to hear it. Cryptid, she, her. Crazy, you use he, him. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Devil, I love your pronouns. The symbols. It's very good. Pretty sure Elon named one of his kids that. I think so. Yeah. We're gonna click back into the game here because we need to get this figured out. And I think I need to fix like this road. I don't like how this is laid out here. Okay, this doesn't look very good to me. It's good up until about here. I think this is fine, and then I think maybe it's okay till about here. I think this is probably a good spot maybe for it to get corrected again. I don't know, something like this. I think we can figure it out though. I think we can get it figured out. Let's see here. Not the erase tool. We want to use this tool. Okay, that got a little bit screwy there. And then maybe go down like this and then kind of curve back in and then kind of go like this. This might be okay. This might be okay. It's a little bit smoother looking. I do need to like correct this bit right there though. I think there's a little bit that's a little bit screwy there. Yeah. Okay. I think this looks pretty decent. I think maybe we fix some of this over here though. Like we erase a little bit where it starts to go up here a little bit too much. I don't really like how that looks, but I think the way to fix that is to then kind of just like, I don't know, we probably just go like that, right? Just get rid of some of this bit up until about right there. That seems like it's probably fine to have the path kind of come in like that. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think that that's good? Maybe we even, you know what? Let's extend this out to like right here maybe. Maybe we make this like a big tree area. We kind of go like this. Ooh, idea. We go like right here. And then we go down like this. To a certain extent, you know, we don't want to go all the way down because we need to curve this now. We need to go like this from here because we need to make this kind of feel like actually, let's go with the tool that we go like that. I think that's nice, actually. That's better. I think that's a little bit better, but I think over here, maybe we fix this a little bit more. Because I think that this is maybe a little bit too... we want to go like right up to here and go like this. Okay, we need it bigger. We need a bigger path tool. Let's see. What zodiac signs are talking? I'm a Taurus, by the way. I am a Taurus. Sorry, sometimes when I'm playing this game, I get a little bit like hyper focused on the pathing and stuff, and I forget to look at chat. Oh my goodness, gay criminal with the gifted sub to Alexandra. That is so kind of you. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so sweet. That is genuinely so sweet. Oh my goodness. Capricorn here, if we're talking about the one sign. Yes. So I'm a Taurus. I don't know any of the other info. At least for mine. I also don't know if like that would even be like a good thing to share, because I don't know how much information that gives away, you know, like going into all of the details. Like, I don't know if like some of that stuff would be like doxing a little bit. Like if you get like too crazy with it, I genuinely have zero idea how any of it works. So don't worry if like you know more than I do, which you almost certainly do. I don't know what goes into figuring out all that stuff. Let's see here. I'm still trying to fix this road a little bit because what if I go over here and I just kind of like bump this back out a little bit like that? It's diagonal, so it's not going to be perfect. I think that's better. And actually, I think maybe we go down here and we just kind of find brush size. Let's go with a smaller one. Okay, I'm going to allow this. Do you need doxing info to calculate it? But I don't think you do need doxing info to calculate it, but I don't think you'd doxing. Okay, so you would, it's the sort of thing where you can't reverse engineer it and like do it. It's like you would have to like actually like know the info. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I wasn't sure, and I wanted to be safe. If you could dox someone via zodiac sign, honestly, you deserve the win. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, here's what I'm doing right here. I'm just kind of bumping that back out. Now I think we're good. I think this is good now. I think this is pretty good. We have a weird little path going over here so we can have a little nature area. And then we have a big area over here where we're going to have like nature stuff. My goodness, Rissa with the 15 stream streak. I appreciate it. That is incredibly kind. That is incredibly kind. And Alexandra, you are a Pisces Aries cusp sun, Gemini rising, Taurus moon, Taurus Mars, Pisces Mercury, Aries Venus. That is so much info. I don't know what most of it means, but I love it. I mean, we love you, Alexandra, so it can't be bad. Okay, I'm thinking over here now. Maybe like over here is where we, or maybe like, how do we want to do this? We want an area with trees. I think we go maybe right here with one tree, something like that. And then down from here. Okay, we want this to be, we definitely want this to be, ooh, we need to figure it out, chat. We want it to be like equidistant and stuff. I want to put like one right there, I think. And then I think we want to put another one like probably like right there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, chat. This is tough. This is where sometimes this game, I could use like a grid. A grid would be nice to have, maybe. We're going to go like that. And then we're going to put another one down here. Something like that, I think, is pretty correct. That's pretty close, but I think we need to go one less over here. I think this one needs to be like right there. Is that better? I think that is better. And then we're going to put trees here. I think that's going to be gorgeous. Allow. Sorry. My auto mod is going crazy because the word like docs is coming up. And like, it's fine. Like, y'all can say the word. It's just like in like certain contexts, maybe it wouldn't be good, you know? So I have it in there to like, just like protect people. Because also like if somebody's talking about doxing, I would rather just like approve like from trusted people anyways, versus just like a stranger coming in and talking about doxing. I feel like that would maybe not be good. I mean, obviously context matters. Were you in Harpy's shop for the butt plug incident? I need to know more about this, okay? I wasn't there, but I am curious now. I am very curious about the butt plug incident. I think we've all had our own butt plug incidents, and so I need to hear about the one that happened in Harpy's chat. Love you all, but I have a meeting. I hope the meeting goes super well, Gay Criminal. I appreciate you coming by. We'll be back soon. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. Do not miss me too much. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, I think this is nice looking. I think, well, because we're going to have more trees over here and like a park over here as well. So right now, this looks a little bit strange. But for now, having like trees and stuff here, I think is nice. And we'll have like a business over here or two or something. But this is just going to be like a giant little park area, basically. And then we're going to have housing out over here. Kind of like how we have housing right here. We're going to have more housing here. I think that'll be nice. And I think we can have like a newspaper stand over here or something. Like I think we have one down here, but maybe another newspaper stand up here or out over here would be nice. Automod was catching butt plugs, so we all started finding new things to call it that Automod wouldn't catch. I need to hear some of the things you were calling them, okay? Poop stopper, maybe? Right? That'd be a good one. Booty binky is really good. Booty binky is really good. That's definitely a favorite of mine. We are putting some benches on the corner, not the corners, I'm sorry. The I don't know what you call this, the sides of this. Nick's Charge, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. It is lovely to have you here. You must be loving the conversation that we're having if you followed. You're very welcome here, of course. Let's see here. We are playing Town to City, and this is a cozy little city builder game. And currently I'm just kind of putting together this little park area. I really like connecting parks. Okay. I really like when you have like a big park over here, a smaller park on the side, and a smaller park over here. And that's kind of connected to these over here as well. But then this all kind of like goes through like this. So there's a park here. It connects to these little parks, and then it connects over to this park, and it's going to connect to the park going behind here as well. Also, these parks kind of connect to the parks in the back of these buildings, but I don't really consider it like connecting in the same way, I guess. I don't know. Docs, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. Also, thank you for the lurk, COD. I really do appreciate that. We are going to put some more benches here on the ends of these, I guess, like little tree park things here. I don't know what to call them, but they're nice. And then we're going to put, like we always do, we're going to put some more of these like free public libraries. Put one right there. I think we put one like right here on this corner. And then I think another one like over here would be nice, actually. Just so this way everyone has options for reading and all that. I think that's a good idea. Actually, let's move this one maybe. Let's move this over to the other side, like over here maybe. Maybe up to here. Chris Redfield, welcome on in. How are you? I'm sorry, Chris Redfield's boyfriend. It's different. It's different. How are you doing? And Docs, you have good news. What is the good news, friend? Let's hear it. Would love to hear the good news. Do you know if Leon Kennedy needs a girlfriend? Bouncing off of the username. That's not all you're bouncing off of, I'm sure. I should hear back from a job application within a day or two. I love that. That is great news. That is great news. I hope the job is good. I started streaming a couple days ago and I just woke up to an affiliate notification. That is so exciting. Oh my goodness, I love that. Good for you, friend. Okay, I'm putting some lampposts here. We're going to put one like over there on the corner, and we're going to put one right here as well. I think one right there. We're going to make sure this area is nice and bright because we want to make sure people are safe over here. We're also going to put one right here on that corner. We probably need to put them over here on these corners just because that's just where they need to be, you know? We need to put some on all of these corners. Couldn't have done it without you? Of course. Of course. Lurking doesn't mean gone. That's true. That's true. It's true. Lurking doesn't mean gone. I'm gonna put another one right there, and I think I need to move this back and off to the side a little bit. Maybe like to here then. That's maybe a better spot for it. I don't know. We will see. We will see. Maybe that's also maybe a spot I need to kind of adjust it to being like maybe right up here. I think that's good. I want to live in this town. It looks really, really nice. I am a huge fan of how this town looks. Just a gigantic fan of everything about this town, I'll be honest. I mean, I made it, so like I'm obviously a fan of it, but it's just so cozy. It is so cozy. Also, you have good news as well, Cryptid. Oh wait, no, Docs, you're here. You are here somewhere. If you keep typing, we will find you. Yeah, type job. If you do exclamation point job, we can find out what you do in this town as well. I'm gonna like get a good wide angle so I can see the entire town for when you type again. Okay, I'm waiting, Docs. Let's see if we can find you and find out what you've done. Oh, I don't see you at all. Job. Maybe you're not here yet. It's possible you're not here yet. Job, and it's not returning anything. I'm gonna make sure Twitch integration's still on. So I don't know, maybe you're just not here yet. That's possible. That is very possible. Also, Ginge catching a traffic cone. You love that. Hello. Let's see. I'm not seeing any messages. They're not popping up. Trying to see if mine will show up. Yeah, they're not showing up. Let me go into the settings, disconnect and reconnect, okay? We're gonna see if we can reauthorize it and get it to work. Because we need it to work. We need it to work. Okay, successfully logged into Twitch. I got that. So now we're gonna see if it pops up again, okay? Boom, we're reconnected. Hey, there's Lethal Pizza right down here. Tyler, right? You are down here eating at the bistro. We love that. Now maybe it'll work. But just needed to maybe get refreshed. Don't worry, no E. coli. I asked. What do you think kind of food you got at the bistro? By the way, I'm very curious. What would you like to get at the bistro? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Beef. I'm a baby. Okay, there you are, Docs. You are right in here. You are an unemployed child, and this is your house. It's a nice little house, if I were to say so myself. However, I believe I also live in this house. So. Yes, I am the child of Lemon Cryptid. We're going to have the 3 biggest parties in the block? I think so. Absolutely. I am going to move this place over to here, I think. I think this might be a decent spot for this business. Maybe we want a different business, more of a corner business here, though. I don't know. It's tough to say. Maybe we keep that there for now. That's just kind of an area it's sitting. It's not an important area. Okay, let's see here. Wait, I was a kid not that long ago. I was a teen mom. What happened? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. This game, you know, life moves at you fast, okay? Life moves at you fast. We've got like this little area figured out, and I guess we've got this figured out, but I feel like this is not figured out yet. This is not necessarily where I want to keep this. I think this will get moved at some point. All this stuff over here could get moved at some point. We'll get this all figured out. I'm not even convinced this is 100% where this is going to be. I think we need to figure out this, like these 2 parks next. I think obviously we want to do some benches here, right? Like we probably want like 2 benches right here. We can go like 1, 2. I think we can probably get away with 1 right here. And then I think back here. Ooh, okay, we're going to do this little island first. I seem to live next door to Gay Criminal. We love that. We love that. We're going to put 1 right there. And then 1 right there. And then I think over here we put 1 bench right there. And then 1 bench right here. And 1 right here. And I think we can fit 1 like right here. That seems reasonable. And then I think we probably want to fit like 3 of them along this path, honestly. Put like 1 like right here. And then I think we can get 1 more right there. I think that seems good. Now we got to go through with our flowers. Our little small potted flowers. We're going to put 1 on each side of like the lamps and on each side of the benches. So we're going like this. And then on the end here, we're going to go like this. And then like that. And we're putting 1 right there as well. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is coming together, chat. This is coming together. And then we have to figure out what we're going to do with the interior of this area. Trees for sure, but maybe we do a statue. You know, maybe a statue would be a good idea as well. Like, I think there's room to potentially do multiple things here.
I'm warning
is
you
the thing.
With peace and love.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the warning. I appreciate the warning. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's nice. That's nice looking. Now we need to figure out stuff in the center of it. I'm thinking big tree. Big tree right here. Maybe a smaller tree right in here somewhere. And then like another big one over here. And then I think we got to go with like a medium tree down here. Something like that maybe. Nothing crazy, you know, we want something smaller. Maybe we don't want that tree though. Maybe we can get a better tree here. Maybe like a medium tree, but like a bushier one. Something like this perhaps is what we want. We gotta fit it in here somewhere so it's not blocking the lights. That's good. That's good. Okay. Thank you for the lurk, Bunny. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. Dragon murder? Nope, it never happened. Never happened. Hey, gonna drop a lurk while I do some work. Hey, I appreciate that, Michaela. I really do appreciate that. I hope work is going well for you. I really do appreciate you coming by. And Ginge, your random album recommendation of the day is Chaos for the Fly by Grian Chatton, who is the lead singer and one of the songwriters in the band Fontaines DC. That's his solo album. And it's very, very good, by the way. It's very, very good. I'm a big fan of it. Okay, let's see. We probably also want to do, like maybe over here we do a picnic blanket. I think people could come hang out here in between some of the trees maybe. I think that's a solid idea, actually. I think that's a really good idea. Just a little bit of a park here. And then I think we're going to do the same like out here maybe. Maybe, but I kind of want to do like a social club out here. But I think we need to unlock the social club first. And then that'd be an interesting idea. But I think we also need to maybe do more trees back here. I don't know. Like, I kind of want to move this tree like more right there. Let's get it up a little bit higher, like there. I think that's a good spot. And then I think we need benches out here. Maybe a picnic table over here, to be honest. Picnic table might be the idea right here. Kind of go like that. That's nice. And maybe we like have a little bit of a picnic table area over here even. Something like, maybe not like that exactly, but I think we go like this and then put another one like right there. I think that could be nice. Elitza, hello. Can't stay, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome on in. I'm glad to see you. It's so nice. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, friend. Again, it's so nice to see you. Even if it's just for a little bit, you know? I always appreciate a pop-in. I always appreciate a pop-in. Genuinely. I think I'm gonna move these. I can't move that one any closer. Maybe these are all close enough to the umbrella. Maybe we move that one just a little bit. Move that one just a little bit there. And then this one, can we move it just a little more like that? I think that's pretty good. This one's maybe a little bit weird right there though, actually. And then we move this one back a little bit more. Something like that. I think that's good. I think that's good. We like that. Because now we have another little seating area over here. And I think that's exactly what we want. I think that's exactly what we want. We want this to be a really big social gathering area. And I think like over here, maybe we do more picnic tables. I think that's actually a genius idea. I think if we go like this, picnic table there, picnic table right there, and then picnic table right there. With, once again, another sunshade in the middle. So we just have like a nice little social area here. And then in the middle here, I don't know what we do. I don't know what we do over here. But we figure it out at some point. I think what we want to do right here, though, is we want to do another little book nook so people can read books over here, okay? We want people reading books all over this park, okay? Mrs. Mobster chilling in the shade of the trees. We love that. We love that. I hope she loves it. I hope this is a cozy little spot for her. We're gonna fill this other side with some more benches, okay? Because we want benches on both sides of this path. I think it's the best way to do it. And then I am going to put some flowers over here as well on each side of them. I think we have to do that. Another one right there. Let's put another one like right over here. And I think the last one will go like right here. I think that's good. Where are the flowers? The flowers are right here. So we're going to put one on each side. Once again, there are already lampposts over here. So I don't know if we need to add lampposts on this side of the path. Maybe not. But I think just adding the flowers over here. And we're going to add some more trees back here. If anyone was concerned that there's not enough trees over here, there will be more trees. Absolutely. That's what we're about to do right now. Some medium trees, I think, are what we're looking for. Like over here on this side of the path. Just like a couple. We don't need a lot. I think like another tree over here is good though. And maybe like another up in here. Just for a little bit of density. Maybe even right up here. We want this to be a little bit of a forest, you know? But let's see. This seems good over here. We have one tree there. There's a big tree up here that's offering some shade. But like something smaller down here is good. I think we want maybe like another, like a bushier tree right there. Maybe a taller, skinnier tree over here. Because there's not a lot of room. But then I think like right here, maybe we add like a bushier tree that'll fit right there nicely. And maybe again right here, a little bit of a skinnier tree. Just because there's not a lot of room. But I think we want trees over there, you know? And then I'm thinking up here, maybe like right in here, we add a bigger tree. And then move like some of these trees over just a little bit more. If that makes sense. Just to kind of... Maybe this one goes over a little bit more, like right there. And we have like a skinnier tree here and a skinnier tree here. As well as maybe another skinnier tree next to that one. And maybe a large tree up here. Like a smaller large tree. Right here. And maybe even another one like right up here, to be honest. And another like up here. I don't know. We need more trees up here, you know? Something like that, I think, is pretty good. Okay. This is coming together because we want this to be a nice little forested area. Put another little tree right there as well. We just want lots of shade, I think, is a big part of it. We want lots of shade up here. So that way when you're over here, it's just kind of, you feel like you're walking through a little bit of a forest, you know? Not a real forest, but like a park forest, you know? One that's like really nice and it feels like manicured and stuff. It's like been taken care of. So like when you're walking through, you still feel safe and stuff, you know? You don't want to walk through and feel like someone's going to come out from behind a tree or anything like that. But you do want it to feel nice. Let's put another tree like right up there. I think like we can have trees growing up along here. I wish I could put some out here. That'd be nice. But maybe what we do, because we can't place trees right here, maybe we have this where it opens up a little bit more. And we have trees on this side as well. Because sometimes it's nice to have like a forest you go through. And then in the center of the forest, there's a big open area where like the sun comes down. So when you're walking through here and you get a little bit cold, you can then go through the warm part and then come out on this side. And maybe there's more forest over here and stuff. But right in this little center area, maybe the sun comes down through the trees. There's a big parting. I think that could be nice. Because y'all know what I'm talking about. If you ever walked through a forest, sometimes there's a bigger open area where it's just really pretty because the sun has access. And so maybe there's like more of a garden in here or something. I can put a social club over here and then have like a nice garden area. I think that could be nice. We can also, I think, maybe fit a tree. Like maybe not a large tree, but we can fit like a medium tree right here on the corner. I think that could be nice. So we still have a little bit of a tree here, you know, but it's like nothing, it's not super big or crazy, but we're going to have a couple trees in here, but it's going to be more of a parting, more of an open area. I think that'll be nice. I think that'll be quite nice, actually. And I think we're going to add another house here. Needs to be added for sure. Like right here. To be honest, hearing the background describing your thought process is so nice. I really appreciate that, Michaela. It's incredibly kind. There's something about this game that I just really love. And it really makes my brain like work in a way that just feels nice. I don't know. It's just something about it. I like designing things. I think designing things is wonderful. And I think down here on this end, maybe we're going to have something like we want a little bit of a park here, maybe on the end, but also on the end, I think we want like a business of some sort. I don't know what, like something that would make sense to have next to a park. This game is super nice. I love it. I love it a lot. Bakery doesn't fit here. The bakery is much too big. But like, what about, okay, we're going to look through the things that I have access to here. You know what? I don't have some of this extra park stuff unlocked. There'd probably be some cool stuff there that'd potentially be nice here. Honestly, a clockmaker down on the end here might be like perfect. I don't know. It's tough. There are options. Maybe we even, where is the chapel? We have a chapel where? Where is the chapel's close by? It's like right. It's right there. How far, like if that chapel has access up to here, we could put a chapel right here maybe. Maybe a chapel right here would be good. A chapel roan right here. A pool works by a park. So does an ice cream shop. Yeah, an ice cream shop would be wonderful, but the game doesn't have that, I don't think, unfortunately. And your answer of the day, Michaela, to the question of the day, which is, what are your favorite pizza toppings? You answered 3 meat toppings. I used to live near a nice pizza place that did chicken Alfredo pizza with Alfredo sauce, chicken, mozz, and spinach, and it was so good. So you know what? A vegetarian version of that would slap. Absolutely. I'd be so down for that. Man, I don't know. It's one of those things. I do probably prefer pizza with less toppings, I'll be honest. But I like, again, for me, my answer was green olives and jalapenos is my pizza probably. However, like a spinach pizza with cheese and maybe some onions, that could also be good. So Moonlit, welcome on in. How are you doing, friend? I hope you're having the absolute best day. It's so good to see you. Genuinely, it's so good to see you. Okay, I'm fixing the exit here a little bit, rounding it off a little bit on the edges here. Because when you have a path like this, you want it to kind of angle out. So that way when people are walking, they can kind of flow in nicely. And that's what I just did. But we need to figure this area out. I think we're going to do benches going along this side. I think that's the best option right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to find where a bench would be on this end. So probably like right here, to be honest. Like kind of offset from the other side, I think is nice. Let's put one right there if we can. Right there is a good spot. And then let's put another one like right here. And let's see, what is that frequency? It's something like this. I think that that's about the gap that we're putting. I think that's a good gap. I think that's a pretty good gap to have in between the benches. Okay, I think we've nailed it. I think we've nailed the gap that we want. Something like that. And then I think that'll end like right over here maybe. Or maybe we keep going. Maybe we keep going. We go like this. Something like that's pretty good. And now we have to go through with the flowers once again, because we always do one on each side of a bench. Because if you're sitting next to a bench like that, it's kind of nice to have some flowers next to you, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of it anyways. Do y'all have any favorite flowers, by the way? I don't know if I have a favorite flower. I would have to like look at a big list of types of flowers, to be honest, to kind of maybe try and determine whether or not I have a favorite. But maybe I'll do that someday. Maybe, you know what I'll do? Maybe we can do a tier list of flowers. And maybe we can find out what flowers I like the best. Because I don't know if I know that even. Okay, I'm going to fix some of these benches. I'm going to put flowers down first. And then we're going to go back through here. Because I think I put some of these benches too far back. So this one I need to... Oh, I didn't mean to move that house. I'm going to grab the bench and we're going to drop it right here instead, I think. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's a little bit of a nicer spot. I love pansies and marigolds. Love it. My favorite flower is the red poppy. It's the national flower of Poland. I love that because you also have like a connection to it then. It's really nice. I like when people, like I have plenty of things that are like a favorite of mine that I don't really have like a reason behind like it being my favorite other than that I just like how it looks. But I like when like a favorite has like a personal connection, you know? I think that can be nice. I think that can be very nice. I think this is nice. I don't know if it's perfectly aligned or anything, but it's good enough, I think, for our purposes. And then I think down here, we want to put another street light. So we want to put one like right here, I think. I think that's a good spot because then it lights up over here and down here a little bit. And we have one right over here, so it kind of lights up this area, but we need something that kind of lit up down here more. And while we have one here that kind of lights up this area, and we have one on this corner that lights up this area, we didn't have anything really lighting up this area. And so now that's a little bit better. We will probably end up putting lampposts going down like this, but I want to find out what we're going to do with like this interior bit first in terms of businesses. Let us actually look at our research menu, because I want to scroll down, and I've apparently have 75 research points. I don't know why it's not going up. Is there like no one? There's no one hired here. Okay, we need to hire a bunch of people to the research center, so that way we can start gathering research points again. At some point, I apparently undid that. So now we're going to have research points going up again. And I'm actually going to take a quick drink, because I am quite thirsty right now. And Moonlit, I'm glad your day is going well so far. You're going to go walk the dogs for a bit. I love that. I hope it's not too hot near you, so that way when you go for this walk, you're not just like suffering, you know? Hope you have like a nice walk. And it's really nice out. Okay, our research points are going back up. We love that. Let me look and see where like the social club is. Social club right here, it's 1,000 research points. That is so many points. But you know what? We're already almost double what we were at before, because we're at 75 and we're getting close to 150. So I think we'll be there in no time. That won't take super long. And we're going to figure out what we want to do with this park. I do think a social club is a really cool idea for having in a park. So like you can go here and hang out with a bunch of people and stuff. We can put that like on one of these corners and then have kind of a park on the other side and stuff where people can hang out once again, you know? I don't know where the social club will be exactly. Maybe it'll be more over here, so we can have this park kind of extend into here so people can hang out. And then on this side, we can put a little park on the end here and have a little bit of a park here, but just kind of this park will be kind of separated by the social club, and then it goes into here. And we can segue this back into like, I don't really know yet, to be honest, because we're going to have to continue this road out here. We'll probably have more grid out here, to be honest, because we're going to have this path continue up along the cliff here, I think. And eventually that'll end over here. And this will probably, I don't know what'll be over here, but there might be a park in here as well. I think that could be a nice spot. We've got to figure out what we're going to do with like these two areas, because I don't really love what they are right now. And I kind of would like there to be like a nice little gathering area, like a food area over here. I don't know. This could be a nice little park right here, actually, because we have like these two little backyard parks to be able to hang out in, but a nice bigger park here, and maybe have like some more businesses over here for people to shop in and stuff. Maybe we even move this out of here, move it further back this way. And this could be a park or something, and this could be another shopping area. I don't know. There's a lot of options here that I think will be nice, but we have to unlock some stuff first, because some of this stuff, like a library would be nice to have somewhere out here. Maybe even like over here. I don't really know yet, to be honest. There's a lot of options. We really do want, like, where does this serve? It serves all this stuff from over here, which is nice. But I'm thinking like this would potentially, like a warehouse right over here. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'll be honest. I don't love it right here either. Like having that right there, maybe it's fine because it's on like the back side of stuff. We're going to put like some more housing out here. Maybe this would be fine. Maybe like it's easy access, but it's like next to some parks so people can like hang out. So like these workers can hang out here and stuff as well. Lots of good like breaks and stuff. Maybe that's nice. Maybe that's actually just nice. I don't know. And then maybe this is just kind of like part of the park. Maybe we can make this nicer over here as well and make this kind of a little park area. I don't know. I think there are options is my point. I think there are options to make this kind of a nicer area and make this kind of like a chill area even. Maybe we should definitely put houses back here. Where are we going to put this though? We have this little loot shop. A loot shop could be over here maybe. I wouldn't mind it, but I could probably fit another house here And maybe that makes more sense. Maybe it makes more sense to put one more house here and then just have a park here on the end. Or idea, chat, idea. Oh my goodness. This might actually be a great idea. This might actually be a great idea. You are all going to have to tell me how you feel about this, okay? What if I put a path right here, cutting through, and then just make this little side yard kind of park thing and make this little park? I think that's really nice, actually. And then there'll be another road that'll connect over here somewhere, you know? Like maybe right here, we should just like put a path coming right here like this. Maybe this is the plan. Maybe that's what we do. How do we feel about that? I mean, this is a weird little space, maybe. I don't know. I think that could be nice. We can always undo this. I don't know. Doing good, hit affiliate, but otherwise just relaxing for the moment. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. That is so exciting. I love that for you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Crazy. Okay, let's see. What to do with this park? Honestly, I kind of want to fix this. Oop, undo that. I kind of want to go like right here and kind of like straighten that out. Do we want that like, or do we want it to be curved there and kind of weird at the end? Maybe it's fine being weird at the end like that. Maybe that's actually just fine. And it gives it like a unique appearance. I don't know. I think this needs to be fixed. Yeah, something like that I think needs to be a little bit fixed. It needs to be more of a curve. There we go. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit better up here. Maybe not perfect. We'll get back to it when we start putting like stuff in here. But I think right here, we want this to be a little corner park. A little corner park. It's always kind of a nice addition. And I think we want to actually do a lamppost right here. And a lamppost right here, obviously. And I'm thinking like a bench down on the end, actually. I'm thinking like a little bit of a bench right here. Might be nice. And then maybe we do bench right here and a bench right here. And we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then down on this end, we go 1. We need to figure out where to move this bench to. Because we're going to move this closer to the corner. We're going to move this like right to there. And we're going to move this to right there. Now I think we can fit the flower in. Yes. Perfect. And against this wall, I'm actually thinking we go crazy with like some of this stuff. Like maybe this person is like big into like gardening and flowers and stuff like that. And so maybe this is just what they're going to do here. We're going to go like that maybe. And one of these other ones I want to kind of like maybe this one. We're going to have like another one kind of askew over here. And I want to put like a flatter one over here. Because I think it's too much repetition otherwise. But I think if we do like that, and maybe like over here also do kind of, or maybe we just do this. So it's like, oh, it's kind of bunched up and stuff. It's kind of a weird configuration maybe. And then on the end, maybe we have like something like another one right there. Just because it's kind of crowded, you know, and maybe we just kind of put like another tree one like right here in the center, or like in between these. So it's someone's collection of them, you know, and maybe we do like some sunflowers right here as well. And then like a single sunflower right there, like a single pot, you know, this is double wide and that's a single one. I think that's nice looking. I think that's nice looking. Maybe we want to do another street lamp right in the center there as well. I'm good with that. I think we definitely want to put one on each corner here. I think that makes sense to me. And we probably want to turn this into a nice little park for people to actually sit at. So how about right here, we do picnic tables. I think we can get away with like 3 picnic tables here, maybe. Go like this. And then we want to do a big tree in the center, I think. So I think a big tree in the center. I want to go like truly the biggest, best tree. I think it's this one. Right in the center there. Yes. That's nice. That is very nice. And I like how it's super easily accessible here. Like, you can literally just walk from this park out through here and get back to like business stuff. Or, and you know what? I'm going to be so honest, chat. What if down the middle here we have another path coming out? Because I think we don't want this to be that separate. we want like a path cutting through here, I think. Like maybe this house we want to grab and we want to move this somewhere else. I don't know where fully yet, but we will find a spot. Like for now, how about we put it like right here? Just for now, that house is right there. And then straight through the middle here, I think we need a path. We need a path cutting through here. So we're going to have to change how these are like spaced out. We absolutely will, because this is not going to cut it where it is. So we're going to move this stuff over here and we're going to figure it out once we come back to it, okay? But we just need space for the path cutting through here. And I think I actually want it to be like a, not the widest path or like the same width as like this road, but I want it like a little bit smaller just because it's just kind of a cozier. So instead of 5, let's do 4. So we can kind of go like this and have it cut straight through. And this way you can also, like, you have a lot of people coming out here and going in each direction and stuff. And it feels like a part of this, you know? But we're going to put like some flowers on the sides. I think that's the way to do it. Flowers on the sides, also lamp posts. We need lamp posts down on the end. Right there like that. Beautiful. And maybe even in the middle. Maybe even in the middle, to be honest. Maybe we go like this. We also need to move these onto the proper corners. Just so they fit in nicely. And I am thinking we do benches. I think we can fit a bench in between here, as well as a flower on each side. And that is going to be like the perfect little area. Let's see here. Oh my God, I have another idea. We can maybe put some trees down the center here, some small trees. It's very possible, chat. I think it's actually possible. We're going to have to look into it here, though. We're definitely going to have to look into it, because I think that'd be my dream here. Having like a couple small trees going down the middle. Ooh, because that would give this a unique appearance. I think that would give this a very, very unique appearance. And I think that's what we need right here. Especially going into a park, you need this to feel like, oh, this is a park zone. So a small tree, how big of a space do we need for that? How big of a space? Like 3 maybe? That's too big. That's too big. 1. Can we get away with that? I don't think we can. 0.5. I think we could get away with that potentially. What about we go like right here? And then what if we go right here? I don't think that's... Is that centered? I don't know if that is centered. This is centered. Let's go like that. And then let's also go... I kind of want this to be like bumping out at the end a little bit. Kind of like that. And that means we need to move this center one. Let's do the ones at the end first, and then we'll figure out. I think we want like that. That one's bumping out just like barely, not even really, actually. So let's see. This might be lined up. Like, yeah, it's lined up with that end. So we want this one lined up with this end as well. Okay, that's the right spot right there. I think that's it right there. And now we need to figure out what like the equal places in between. Something like that, I think, is actually the equal place in between. Let me look from the other angle as well and make sure that that's right. Okay, from that angle, it looks closer to this one. From this angle, it also looks closer to this one. So let's zoom out. That might be better. I think that's better. Okay. Now we go in with the trees. Small tree. We're going to go like this right in the center. We're going to go with this right in the center. We're going to go this right in the center. Oh, that's great. That's actually great. I love that. Because like people can still walk through here and stuff. It's still very, very good. And there's benches right here. You know what I think we can do here? Maybe we don't do the full benches. Maybe we do the ones that aren't quite as wide. We put one here on this end. Right there. And right there. And then what if we put them on the other end as well? I think this is a great idea. Just like another little extra seating area here. This is like almost like a little tiny plaza area. Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. As like a little entrance to a park. And it's not even like the main entrance. I guess it's the main entrance if you're over in here, but you can get into the park over here. But you can also get into it from down here on the side or from this end. And again, this is going to extend further down here. Like the town will keep going down here. This is going to be amazing. Oh my goodness. I love this. I love this a lot. It's really coming together now, chat. It's really coming together. How many research? I have 961 research points. I'm about to pick up this social club in just a few quick seconds. Just very, very quick here. I'm going to do it. And then we're going to figure out how big it is and where we can fit it in here. We probably want it nearby here. So maybe it'll be facing this way. Maybe we'll have a path that cuts through here to get over to the entrance of it. I don't know. We have to see how big it is. Okay. But I'm thinking a path cutting through here might be the play, because you don't want people coming into here and then having to go around and go like that necessarily. So maybe I do that right now. Maybe we kind of see, I think it like literally, is it right there? I think right here is the center of it. So I think if we go like this, go straight through like this, we're going to have to fix this. I understand, because right here, it's not going straight, but I think that was going to, if I went further, it was going to bump this out weird. So I had to kind of do that. But I think this is a good plan. Have it go like this. And then maybe even right here, actually, social club. That might be the plan. Social club. Just bought it. Hey, here we go, chat. Where is it? In public service? No. Leisure. Social club. This is perfect for right here. Oh my goodness. I love it, chat. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the best spot that I could have put it, I think. Because now we have a social club right here. We have this little path here cutting through. I don't know if this is even. It's definitely not. I might need to fix that. I might need to make this road bigger and bump this back just a little bit more. That's what I'm going to do. That'll be easy, though. I can just like throw this over off to the side once it's built. I also want to see, though, like, how does it look on the side here? That looks great. That looks great, actually. Yeah, that's fantastic. This was a great decision. I'm going to put this over here for now. I'm going to make this road wider. So I think that's what I need to do. I need to do like 3.5, or was it at 4? It's at 4. I think this is a 4 width road. I think is what we determined with this. Okay, I think that this is where we need to put it, right here. Yes, I think that's better. And once again, we're going to go as far down as we can without it like really doing too much to this path. Okay, and now we need to go small and make sure that this is, that's all set up actually. It's good. Okay, that's better now. Now we've got it figured out. Now we're going to move the social club back to here. And we want to make sure it doesn't do anything to the side road over here, but we want it to be as close as we can get it. I think that's pretty, I don't want it to curve weird though. That's the thing. I want it to be like straight. I think that's good right there. I think that that's a good spot. And we'll make this like kind of a nice little nature area, you know. Let's see. We need artisans working here. So we need some artisan homes. We will figure it out. We will figure that out. This is an artisan home over here. We definitely need more artisan homes in general. But we need regular workers as well. So maybe we need to find a place to put regular homes, and like these could potentially be artisan homes right here. Because I think this would be a nice area to have some really fancy, nice homes. And also this is going to like be good for artisan workers. Not receiving any crops. What crops does it need? Flowers here, it looks like. What kind of flowers are those? Let me look into it. I think some flowers over here would be good. I think we can fit more farm back here. So maybe what we do is we continue this road. How big is this road? Is this the right width? 5 maybe? Okay, I think 5 is the right width. And I think we need this to continue that way, like that. maybe. I think I might have not done that exactly. Okay, I think that that's better. And now I think we want a road going up this way around the back. I think we do. I think we want it to go up like this. This tree's in the way though. We're gonna move these trees. Maybe just delete some of these trees. So we want space coming up around the back here because we're gonna put another farm back here because there's more space. So I think that makes sense. Let's go like right here. Something like that. And let's actually like go up pretty far like that. Something like that. And then I think we can actually go a little bit further. Let's go something like that. Maybe we want to curve it a little bit though. We want to curve it. And then go like more straight down this way. So I think we're gonna potentially put more stuff up this way. I don't know. Let's try and curve this better. Let's try and curve this a little bit better. That was not better. Okay, we want to go like this. Okay, something like that, and then a straight path right here, going like this. Okay, we're working on it. We're working on it. I think that's pretty good. It's fine. It's fine. We can always come back and fix it later. What we're gonna do here? Do you play Planet Zoo Addy? I've never played it, but it's up my alley for sure. I'm definitely interested in giving it a go at some point. I've heard that there's a lot of like detailed building in that, and we'll see how that goes for me because that might get a little bit too crazy for me. Whereas like this is crazy a little bit maybe, but it is on like a larger scale in a sense. Like I'm planting trees and putting decorations and stuff down, but I feel like that game is even more detailed than this, and I wonder if that'd be too much for me, but maybe I would like it. The sequel is coming out in October, so I'm excited. Maybe I need to check that out then, because I mean I'm down for that, absolutely. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put another, I think I might be able to put another farm back here. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of some of these trees because I think right here is where we're gonna be putting one of these farms, like right here. So let's see, housing, farm residence. We're gonna put it right back here. I think that's a good spot. And then I think we needed some flowers. There was a flower thing to research. Roses. I need roses. That's what it was. So we're gonna put roses here. I think having like some roses up on a hill here, I think is great as well. Edit farm. Let us go roses. Ooh, that's gonna be beautiful actually. We're gonna go up alongside the road here as well and around. I don't know how many roses we can do here. Like, are we okay? We're close to the limit. We're very close to the limit. Okay, we can do a little more though. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, that's the most I can do. Let me do the fencing. Let me do the fencing and figure, because we're gonna have to cut some of these away from here, I think. Because like these are too close. We need room for the fencing to go right here alongside, just straight up. Same with down here. I need a little bit of room for the fencing. And then I think we can go right back here now and like maybe even like fill this in a little bit more. I think that's about perfect actually. There's maybe a little bit of a gap back there, but that might be fine. And we might find some other spots here where I need to like fix the gaps and stuff, you know? Let's see here. Fencing. It can be overwhelming, but the sandbox mode is great, and so is franchise mode. I'm looking forward to it, because if you're recommending it, then I think I'll probably like it. Especially like you're watching me play this and you're like, Addy has to play this. Then, you know, I'm down. I'm absolutely down. Okay, we're going to put fencing to like right there on this side. And then on this side, we're going to go like this. We want a little bit of a gap here so they can kind of get into the backyard maybe a little bit. But then we want to go like this with the fencing. We really want to get up to like right here-ish. And now I think we want to go back to here. I think that's pretty good. There's a little bit of a gap back here, but I think that's fine. I don't think it bothers me that much, but maybe we scoot it. Maybe we scoot it just a little bit more. just like that. And then down here, maybe we scoot a little bit more as well. Scoot it to like right here-ish. And then this one, scoot it in a little bit. I think that's good. I think we've done what we can do here to make this solid. We just need to move some people in up here now, I think. Let's see. Do we have people down here that maybe would want to move in? Who are these people? They want decorations from the nature category. These people want decorations from the plaza category. You know what? We'll move these people in up here for now. Those people are fine there for now. We need more workers here so we can get the flowers good. And then backyard, we are going to put some more trees. I think we need trees back here. Some large trees. Let's do like a large tree right over here in this gap and another one there. And maybe we do another here and another there. I'm good with that. And then I think we want some medium trees like back here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I do need to run ads. Unfortunately, I do need to run some more ads. So what we're going to do is we're going to save the game and I'm going to switch over to my just chatting scene. Okay, chat? We know how it goes. I'm going to pause here. We're going to switch over. PNG tuber time. I am loving this. I think we're finally getting that new area of town kind of developed and figured out. And so I'm excited to run the ad. I'm not excited to run the ads, but I'm going to run the ads. And then I'm excited to get back into this once we're done with the ads. So I will see y'all again here very, very soon once these ads are over. I'm going to take a drink and I'm going to yap a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. Drink time. Okay. Drink is very good, by the way. But I'm also very excited for pizza after stream. I think pizza is going to be amazing. Again, once I remembered that I have olives, that changed my whole world. That changed my whole world, my whole outlook for the day. I was already excited for the pizza, but now I'm even more excited, chat. Now I'm even more excited. Because those olives are going to hit. Those olives are going to hit perfectly. I'm going to put a bunch of them on there too, I think. I'm going to really go crazy with them. But yeah, I think because right now we did the roses on that farm. So we're going to have roses to be transported to the social club, which apparently we needed. And then we're going to figure out that little park area because we're going to make that look really nice. We need to find more places for people to live. That's a big thing. We need to get the downtown area actually kind of figured out as well, to be honest, because right now it's kind of a mess. Like we have a butcher and a bistro and that's kind of set up, but we don't really have a lot more going on. We need more shops. We need just nicer areas in general, because this area is starting to kind of turn into the actual downtown area. Like there's the entrance to the town and that area is pretty nice, but it's more of like a little small cozy living area that's next to the beach and stuff. And then once you get up towards like our central park, then you start getting to like some nicer stuff. And like, that's a little bit more like towards downtown, especially once you get past the central park and you start getting to like where the bakery is and the winery. And then just kind of that back area where I have that bistro and I have the butcher shop and everything. And then now we have housing and we have the park behind that housing. And now that it's all like nicely connected together, it's starting to kind of form in my head of like the identity of the area. And I just kind of want it to be like a nice downtown area with lots of like shopping options and food options where there's going to be tons of people living in the area. I think that'll be really, really nice. The area where the warehouse is, I still need to develop a little bit more. And I need to figure out the housing over there because we definitely want more housing over there. We need to increase the density because we want lots of people coming from over there to go to like the downtown area, as well as all the housing that's right next to that downtown area. I think there's a lot that can be done there. And there's probably a lot that can be done over on the other side where I have like the animal. I forget what it's called. The area where people can adopt animals from. I think like housing over there maybe be nice as well. We'll see though. Also, welcome back from the ads, everybody. Welcome back from the ads. I hope the ad break wasn't too annoying. We're going to jump right back into the game here because I have tons of ideas for what we're going to do with this. I'm glad to have you all back. And now we're back in the game. We have the farm over here. People there aren't super happy, but that's fine. They don't need to be happy right now. We'll figure it out for them later. So we have the housing here. But now I'm starting to think over here, maybe we want some more housing. Like maybe right here is where we're going to put some housing, and maybe right here. But I think right here we want shopping. I think right here we want shopping, but I think we can fit a couple houses back here. I think that'd be nice. I don't love the animal shelter being right there. I think what we'll do is we're going to move the animal shelter like out to here temporarily. Maybe this would even be a nice area for the animal shelter. Honestly, I don't know. But I do think this area could be better suited, especially this. This doesn't need to be there. This could also be moved out to here, and I think we'll be fine. I'll be so honest. I think that's just fine right there. It doesn't need to be over here. We're going to try our best to figure out something to do here and something to do here, and then stuff to do here. This might get bumped out that way. This might not be right here. And honestly, I'm gonna move this out to here for now. I don't think it's like that big of a, you know, we're gonna move this house. I think like this might even end up over here or something, but we're gonna move this to like right here for now, okay? Because I think that this is just like a slightly better area for now for this, because we want to use these areas for more downtown stuff, okay? I don't think these two are enough for a downtown. I think we need a third one with more shops. And then maybe we start getting to this, because like this makes more sense. Little side park next to this building. This is the city hall, by the way. I think that would make more sense, having this right here versus being here. And so we will see, though. We will see. I think I need to bump this back a little bit, actually, because yeah, it was bumping the road in weird. So I think that that's a little bit better. But we'll figure out what we're doing with all that. This needs to get figured out, though. This needs to get figured out, and this little side area needs to get figured out. But where do we want, actually, this clock tower? Clock tower, could that be like a good spot like over here in like the center of downtown? Maybe that's the right idea, actually. Maybe that is the right idea. I'm going to have it not snap to the path because I don't like what it's doing to the road. It's like kind of bumping it out weird. I think that that's a strange effect. I'm trying to get it as close as possible to the road without it doing anything weird. Okay, right about there, I think, is where we can put it. Right there. I don't hate that. I think that's actually kind of nice being there. And I like that, like, there's a big tower in the center of downtown. Like, there's one over here on that end. But having it over here, I think, is nice. And when you walk past, you can see that. And there's enough room back here, I think, that I could put another shop or something. I don't know what yet, but let me look. Maybe even housing. Maybe even housing on the backside. I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Like, what about a jeweler? Jeweler does not fit there. Optician would fit here, though. Where is my nearest optician? Like, down here? I think an optician over here would potentially be a nice thing to have on the backside. I think that could be nice, maybe. Or what about like barbershop would fit back here as well. But we do have a barbershop down here. So we need a lot more housing out here and stuff for this to feel beneficial, I think. But I think a barbershop might be nice to have on this side. As well as maybe we do like a clothing store. Because clothing store we have like down here. But like this clothing store only serves like these homes that are blue, I think. So there's a ton of homes out here that aren't served by a clothing store. So I think a clothing store would be nice. Maybe we put the clothing store on this side. Maybe that'd be good. And then maybe... Can we fit like an optician on that end? Probably not. It's probably not wide enough. Interesting, interesting. I'm thinking maybe we do it on this side. Okay, we want... Maybe this right here? Okay, we have clock tower. Maybe we have shoe shop behind it, clothing shop behind it. I'm just trying to imagine what people coming out of the park might want. And you know what? Actually, This might be a nice thing to have on the corner. I think this might be what we do here. Absolutely. We're going to see how close we can get it to the side. That's about as close as we can get there. Now, what about over here? Okay, right about there, I think, is closest we can get it. We just want to get it as close as possible to the road without it like bumping out and being weird. And this is nice. Okay. It's close to the clock tower here. So it's like the density is going to feel pretty good, I think. Yes. Okay. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. Because now we have like, it almost looks like a tiny little alleyway. It's not really, but I like that there's like some stairs here to get up here from this side. That looks nice. This looks nice. I like this. And now when you come out of the park here, you have window shopping and you have clothing store here. This looks wonderful, actually, chat. This looks really, really nice there. And then I'm trying to think, what do we want to put over here maybe? This is a skinny shop. We could probably fit this here and still fit another thing on the side, like an optician. We could probably fit an optician and the jewelry shop right here. Let me try that, okay? Because this is what? Jewelry shop, right? That is the jeweler. Okay. Think a jeweler next to the, what do you call it? The clockmaker makes sense to me. We really need this as close as possible to the clockmaker to have as much room over on that side, on the right side as we can. We want to just for like right there. I think that's as close as we can possibly get it. How much space does it take up on this side? I think we could still potentially fit like a barber shop here on the front. It would bump out the road a little bit, maybe though. Optician would fit here, maybe? No. Maybe we could fit like something over here though. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, I think. Optician. We have to see if this fits here. It definitely does. It definitely does. Do we want to put that there though? Or do we want to like figure out, is there another like skinny building? We have 1,000 research points. So we could find another thing to fit here maybe. Candle maker. Candle decorations would be nice potentially. Jeweler, luthier, perfumer. We're going to try the perfumer and see what that, how big that is, okay? That's small. That's actually pretty small. Can we fit that on the other side? That might be able to fit here, chat. That does fit here. We could fit this like right here on the back side of this. That would be nice, actually. Is that perfect? Just about. I think we need to have it be like kind of like right here-ish to be like perfect. And maybe we move it over to the right just slightly more. I think that's what we want though. We want to make this like concrete maybe. Maybe we put some benches on the side of the shop. I don't know. We will see. This is like a little dense shopping area though. I think we could probably still fit something over here somehow. Like we can definitely fit something over here. This will happen for sure. Okay, let's hire people here. Hire people are already hired at the clockmaker. This is nice. Okay, this is a little weird, but it's fine. You know, we're gonna have shops here and stuff. I think that looks nice right there. I'll be honest. It's kind of weird, but it's nice. I like having like a weird little layout. I don't know. Maybe this will get moved down to the end or somewhere over here. We don't know yet, but we're trying to fit density in right now. So maybe it's just fine for now. Let's see. If we go over here, we could fit this here, but I kind of also, like I said, I kind of want to fit like some other cool stuff here. Would this have fit over here? Let me try. Let me try. We're going to move this to like right up here. Just for now. And then we're going to try to fit this here. We need just a little bit more room. I'll be honest. Just a little bit more room. But like maybe it's fine. To like have it bump out a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's really tough. Because I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I like this building here anyways, to be honest. Maybe these are things that get put over here. You know, we have space over here to put some stuff. This could be a cute little building to have over here. I genuinely think this might be a cute little building to have like back here. Let's put it like right here for now. And then this could potentially be a building that like faces this way. And maybe it's like real close up to this path. This is like the last thing on the end. Let's check it out. Let's check it out like right here. Like I think that could be cool. And then you just kind of make this little park on the end. I don't know what you do back here yet, but I'm slowly kind of moving things around and figuring it out. I like this combination. I think this is a great combination. I think the boot shop or the shoemaker right next here is also great, but maybe this would be better on this side because it kind of like peaks up a little bit. I like this. A little bit more of like a density option, you know? We're going to scoot it over right to there, I think is what we want to do. I think this right here is a good idea. This here is a good idea because it kind of peaks up. It like goes like this, you know? So like the clock tower is tall and this is not as tall, but it's a little bit, it's angled this way, which is nice. I think that's a nice little juxtaposition potentially. I don't know what we do on the end here though. But maybe if this is a park, maybe this is a park on the side, right? And maybe this is a park as well. So we have like some park stuff going on right here. That's possible. That's very possible. We're going to hire some people here if we can. We have a bunch of workers that were available there. Let's see. Do we want to do like optician on this side? Maybe not. Maybe barber shop. Honestly, what if we do like something weird here on the end? Can we do like barber shop right on the end? Would that be strange? Maybe. But maybe it'd be cool. It's okay. It doesn't quite fit. It doesn't quite fit. But I think like a barber shop somewhere over here would be nice. Like maybe, because you need to get a haircut over here somewhere. Maybe like barber shop. Honestly, would a barber shop in the park over here be a good idea? Maybe that's a cool idea. When you're walking through the park, you can get a haircut. Maybe that's a really sick idea, actually, right on the end. That might be like kind of a cool idea. Like right here. Right? Let's see. I'm trying to get it as close as possible, chat. Like maybe like right there. Little barber shop. You come into the park to get a haircut. I like it, chat. I like it. Let's see. I want to see how it looks here on the end, though. Because maybe it's weird. Maybe it's actually weird. I kind of like that, though. It's a little weird back here, though, maybe. Yeah, it is a little bit. We're going to scoot this over a little bit, I think. Let's see. Get a good angle on it. Let's scoot it. We don't want it doing that. Okay, that's probably about where we want it. And then I think we need to fix this corner. Now the corner is good now. The corner is good now. This looks good. I kind of like the weird little bump out here on the corner. I think that's nice as well. I think we make this look nicer as well with some trees and all that. Maybe a tree on the corner even. This is beautiful. I like this a lot. I also do think we need to maybe add another little book nook over here. I think a book nook right maybe up here on this side, since it's the side that doesn't have anything. Trees over here, absolutely, and some benches maybe, though. I think that's absolutely what we need, benches. But we need to figure out what we're going to do with that area still, so. Bench right here, though, for sure, I think, is a thing we do. Bench right there. And then probably a bench right here. And then I think flowers on each side, like we always do. It's kind of the staple of this. Gotta put flowers on each end. And then a lamppost right over here. Beautiful. And maybe right next to it here, we do a little bit of this, okay? We do a little bit of these plants. I think we need a skinny, like a smaller one on the end, though. And maybe like another, maybe like something like this. Something like that might be nice. Maybe let's scoot this down a little bit closer if we can. Like that. I think that's pretty good. However, maybe we scoot this bench down a little bit more so the flower isn't in the way as much. There we go. I think that's good. And then trees over here for sure. We want like trees over here. Like maybe not that big of a tree. I think that might be too big. But like put like one of those here. One of these here. Taller one right there. Probably want, honestly, we do want like a bigger tree up here. A couple of them maybe. Something like this. That seems nice-ish. That seems nice-ish. Maybe the density is too much. Maybe the density is too much. Chat, it's possible. Maybe we have like something like that, but then it kind of like peters out over here a little bit more. Maybe it kind of goes more like this, you know? Something like that. Over here, I think we want maybe a couple of smaller trees. Up here, maybe a slightly bigger one, not that big. Maybe, let's see. Something like that. And that, maybe. This could be nice over here somewhere. Maybe like literally on this corner. I could see that. Maybe not quite as close though. Maybe like right there. That might be nice. I don't know. It's tough, chat. It's tough. I think we want lots of trees, but we also want it to look normal and natural, you know? And sometimes you have to kind of like figure out what the balance of that is. Like trees over here though, we definitely wanted. Let's actually try and scoot them slightly further apart. Something like that. I think that's better. We need trees in this area and like make this a little bit of a park area. Okay, that actually, it's bumping it out a little bit. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. I just need to move this stuff now a little bit again. When does it bump it out? It bumps it out right there. Okay, so we want it like right there then. Okay, I think that's better. Now we can scoot this stuff back a little bit. We want this right there, and then this like right there, and this right there. I think that's good. I think that is good. I like how this looks. Okay. We do need, we're going to put some trees in here for sure. Maybe we want another path right here though to cut through. That might be great actually. A small path, of course. Like I think we want maybe even smaller than that. Like this might be the kind of thing we're looking for. Something like that. And then, you know, a tree on the corner, maybe lamppost, of course. We want one of those right there and right there. Want one right there and right there. That helps light up this area a lot, actually. We do want one right here. We need one right up here. That's huge, actually. That's huge. That helps a lot. This area is going to be nicely lit up now. I think we probably need one like right here, though, on the corner there, just to light up this little gap. I think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty good. Maybe we put... I don't know if we do need to light up right here. Maybe, though. That could be nice. Let's just do another. We need another over here. We want it to be extra safe, you know? It's pretty well lit up out here now, though. So I don't think there's any issues, thankfully, in terms of brightness. I think we want to move these a little bit more towards the corners. Hey, Diff, how are you doing? It's so good to see you, friend. It is so good to see you. We're trying to fix up some of this area a little bit, make it a little bit nicer now that we have actual stuff here and ideas, you know? I think this might be an actual good gap now. I think that that's actually good now. This side, we probably just need to get rid of. Let's scoot this over a little bit. We'll probably have to get rid of one of these benches. It might be too much. Eva, yo, Diff is following me. Yo, we love that. We love that. When do we get to release the mutant monsters of the city? That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen, Diff, actually. That's actually not a thing that we're allowing to happen. What is this adorable looking game? Hello, Barely Blair. This is a game called Town to City. This is a cozy little city builder game that also has Twitch integration. So because you've typed in chat, you now live here somewhere. I don't know where you are, but if you type again in chat, you will pop up. So Crazy's over here. Diff is over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Cass. Thank you for the sub to Michaela. That is so kind of you. That is so kind of you. And I hope you're doing well. Eva, you are, I just saw you. You're over here. Let's see. Let's find out about you. Okay. Let's see. Which family are you in? Which family are you in? Okay. You're in this family. You are part of the Furland family. You have father Frank. Togachi is your mother. And then you're a child. And you have a sister Lillian. You just moved right in. You did. You did. I don't know where you are specifically. You're in here somewhere. You're in here somewhere. If you type again, I will see you. This game is extremely cute. It's so cute. Is that the PAL world of Togepi? I didn't know that actually. I haven't played PAL world yet. But also, once again, thank you so much, King Cass. I appreciate you a ton. That is incredibly kind to you. That is it's really kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. No, I just made a silly. Okay, I love it. I love it. Can we at least exile Eva and her? Why would we do that? Why would we do that, Diff? Why would we do that? What have they done to you? What have they done to you? Nothing. That's the answer. Nothing. But yeah, Barely Blair, I don't know where you are currently. You're living here somewhere in the town, though. I promise. You are here somewhere. I think I saw you over here somewhere. But maybe you're over there. But it's okay. You're right over here. You're right over here. Let's see. Are you walking or you're right here? Okay, I found you. You are a married transporter and you live right here in this house. It's a beautiful little place. Oh my God, just noticed Mimikyu in the corner. Yes, that is my PNG tuber. It's in maybe a weird spot for this game, but you know what? It works. It's kind of out of the way. It doesn't get in the way of too much important information. Like there's research points hidden behind my head, but like we also look at that in here every once in a while. 844. We only ever need to know how much we have when we're in here. So it's not super vital. We also have money down here. Shows how much money I have in the game and then how much I make per day. But again, that's not super important because I'm making so much money that it never comes up basically. All of the important information is just what you're seeing on the screen. Already love this game. I'm so glad. I really love this game as well. I think it's actually like amazing. I think I have like 40 hours in it now at this point and I love it. This is my city though. This is Fontebrock. This is what we're doing. I drew all these roads. I put like this here in the center of the road with all the benches. I put each bench there individually. I put these flowers here individually. I put this little cheese shop here. I put all these little trees, the lampposts. I put the actual trees here. I put all these shops here. I put all these individual picnic tables and the umbrellas there. It's very, very customizable in what you do. I literally drew the paths here. So I made this little grassy park here with benches. It's very, very cozy. I'm a huge fan of it. And we have been working on this new area over here. So we have this little park back here that we're still putting together. We have a social club here, which is amazing. And then we also have a barber shop in the park, which I think is a really nice little thing to have inside of a park. I don't know, because if you're walking through a park, maybe you realize with the wind blowing, because I imagine this area is going to get a little bit of wind because it like the air is going to kind of drop down into here and it's going to blow through. Also, for anyone that didn't see this earlier, I took one of these homes and popped it down into the end instead. And now I have a little walkway entering into the park. And I love how this looks. I've added trees down the center of it. I guess I could probably do that going down this way as well, but I kind of want to do something different down here, you know? Might be nice to just have like another little seating area right here. You know what though? Actually, this little bit of the park, I have an idea. I want this. Can I actually make this like nice grass? I can. Okay. So here's what I want to do. I want to make all this like a nice little grass area. Okay. This needs to be like really nice and pretty. I think that that's huge. We need it. We need this to be nice looking. Maybe like bright grass, or wait, what about like a darker grass back here? Maybe that's a good idea. Like it's a darker little forest area. And maybe like this is like all kind of a darker grass too. I like that idea. Let's make it like nice. Let's make it like a nicer little area back here. You know, where it's almost like deeper in the forest in that sort of sense. A fountain would be such a good idea, Eva. Oh my goodness. I actually love that. I love that idea. Also, welcome on in, King Cass. Again, I said it earlier, but thank you for the gifted sub to Mikhailov. That's very kind of you. That is very, very kind of you indeed. And welcome on in, Moonlit. How are you doing? I know you were in here earlier, but I'm just saying hi to you again now, you know? Sometimes you got to say hi to people multiple times. Just making sure this is all drawn in, because again, I want this to be like a nice little area back here. It's slightly different biome, perhaps, is what I would consider it. It looks nice, though. It looks nice. Also, Koala, welcome on in. Welcome on in, friend. And Cthulhu's cat, thank you for the lurk. It's incredibly kind. That is incredibly kind of you. A fountain right here would be nice. Let me see how much research points I need for the fountain, because there is a fountain here down at the beginning. Fountain of Seasons. Let's get it. We just got it. Where can I put this? I think that's actually, yes. Oh, that's huge, actually. That's actually huge. Where would we want to put the fountain? The fountain, it's too big for this park. It's not too big for like right here. Or what about over here, actually? The Fountain of Seasons right here would be nice. Right where this shop is. It's so big, though. That's what she said. Where do we want to put this? By the water, I think, right here, or on the corner might be nice. We're going to move this stuff out of the way. And honestly, because I don't know where to put this stuff, we're going to put it like right over here for now. Just kind of in a weird location. I know. But I think that's just what we have to do sometimes, right? You have to put stuff in a weird location. Good, just playing Baldur's Gate 3. I hope you're having fun with it. I'm going to head off now, Addie. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you so much for coming by, Bunny. I really, really do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. Even if y'all can only stop by for a bit, or honestly, when it's 30 minutes or an hour, no, 10 minutes, 5, I don't care. It's just lovely to see you all. It really is. So here's what we're going to do. I'm thinking, I mean, this is a big area. Are we going to put it right on the corner, or do we want to put this like more in the center so people can like walk around it and stuff? Do we want to make it like a nice little plaza area perhaps? So I think if we put it right here, you know what though, actually, you can walk around the back side of it and there's already paths right here. So maybe this is actually a great spot for it. Maybe this is actually a great spot for it. Okay, I'm trying to get this like nicely centered on the corner, okay? I'm thinking maybe we put it like right here. Because we already have the paths right here, but we can put paths around it on the other side as well. I'm just really trying to center this here, okay? I think that's pretty good. And then we're going to make it really nice. We're going to make this a big park, actually. We're going to make this a nice big park here. Addie, can you make me a mermaid that lives in the fountain? I would if I could. I'll be honest. I would if I could. I would make it not touch the curb thing area. Yeah, this doesn't look good. You know what I'm going to do? I need to unlock the terraforming option, wherever that is. It's in here somewhere because I need to flatten this area out to make it nice, okay? Where are you terraforming? Terraforming right here. I can purchase it. I just purchased terraforming. Now, how do I do this? By using the terraforming tools, you can raise or lower terrain. I understand. I want to flatten. How do I flatten? Lower, flatten. Oop. Smooth terrain, actually. Let's smooth this out. Let us continue smoothing this. It doesn't necessarily need to be perfect, but I do want it to kind of be nice looking. We can move this. We'll move this out a little bit as well. We need to lower terrain here, I think, is what we need to do. We need to lower this. Noah the Gamer, welcome on in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you are having the best day. We are working on trying to make this park a little bit nicer. And I think we're doing it. We're kind of lowering some of this area a little bit. And now we're going to flatten it a little bit more. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we want to do this. Yeah. Here we go. Can we not have a cliff going there though, actually? Okay. We're trying to figure it out is, I guess, what we're doing here. Maybe we need to make this like stairs. Maybe this needs to be stairs and then it needs to go up here like this. Okay. Maybe that's the thing we have to make happen. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to head off now. I already said that. I hope you have a great rest of your night or evening or whatever time it is. Okay. But Noah, thank you so much for the lurk. I really do appreciate that. I honestly, I don't know if there's a way for me to like flatten this out. I didn't realize this was on such a hill. Okay. So maybe what we do, like maybe this is a cool idea. Okay. What if we make this like stairs somehow? Okay. Like it's on a cliff here. Brush fall off. Like maybe we just need this to be a cliff. Ooh, this is rough. Raised is quite cool, I think. If we can make this work in terms of like being a staircase here, going up to this area, and then just have this like a flat area up here and have a walk around here, and we can put like a wall right here, you know? But I think we need to go like this. We need this to not be like that. Like we need this to be like a flat area. Same with right here. Am I just messing everything up? I might be, to be honest. I can smooth out though. I can smooth out. I think like right here, we can smooth out this area and make this look nice. Maybe we want to go like this. Ooh, are there not stairs you can add? I don't think so. I might just be ruining everything here, to be honest. Can I just like undo everything? Including my life? No, I'm kidding. I have 12 more actions I can do to undo this. Okay, I'm out of undo options. We need to salvage this. Somehow, okay? We're going to make this better. We don't need to go down this far. That's fine. We do want to smooth this out a little bit though. Controlling your life, ain't it, friend? It's also not possible. There are things maybe I would undo, but maybe we just need to smooth this out. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move this further up if we can. We're gonna move this like up to there. It won't let me. I'm gonna put it right there and we're gonna fix this, okay? Mosher, welcome on in, friend. How are you doing? It's really good to see you. Oh my goodness. I hope you are having the best day. I appreciate you coming by. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm raising this up a little bit just to like flatten this area up here a little bit more. And then we're gonna try to smooth this out a little bit, okay? We want this to be flatter up here. Absolutely. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make this more of a cliff right here. We're gonna flatten this out so this is a better area just to like work on. And then right here, I think we want to like once again flatten a little bit. And then right here, we're gonna go right up to the road where this is. And we're kind of, I might need to actually fix this a little bit because we do want this to go up to there. We want this road to be the normal width. I'm gonna make the brush smaller, I think. Also, thank you for the lurk, Cod. I appreciate it. Having a great day. I hope you are too. I am doing well. I am doing pretty well, actually. I'm glad I'm able to catch a stream. I am as well. It's nice to see you. It's always nice to like see familiar faces. I mean, it's nice to see anyone, obviously, like a complete stranger. We welcome strangers in chat. We're a very welcoming community here and stuff, but it's also nice when it's like someone I've seen from another chat. It's a nice little surprise. Sleeping Sorcerer, welcome on in, Wiz. How are you doing? It is so good to see you. My goodness. I appreciate you coming by. How are you doing? I hope you're having the best day. Hi, beloved. Yes. How has your day been? I hope it's been the best. Legitimately, I hope it's been the best. I am trying to push this cliff back a little bit, okay? I'll be honest. I'm trying to push this back because you see the road right here? I'm trying to make this go out to end right at where like the road kind of meets with this. Kind of like that. That's about what I'm looking to do. But I would like it to be a little bit more straight in terms of, okay, the road's better now. I fixed the road a little bit. We're trying to flatten this out a little bit more maybe now. Okay, that seems pretty good in terms of what I'm able to do for this road. I'm doing good just grabbing my snacks for the pool. How's the town coming along? It's coming along very nice. So I'm trying to remember the last time you were here. I did not have this park over here on the end. Okay, there we go. I got a good view of it. So I have this big little plaza area here with some trees in it. This is kind of where I started. And then I have like picnic tables. I have a little park right here that's quite nice, actually. I'm a big fan of this. And then this continues into this area, which is nice. We're not done here yet. We're gonna add trees and all sorts of stuff. Like right here is a nice little area. I could add some trees. And then I don't know what we're gonna do here. This might be a park with some picnic tables, I'm thinking. Not picnic tables, picnic blankets. Maybe I'll do like 2 picnic blankets here. I could see this being like a nice little chill area for people to like lay on with like a tree in the center or like 2 smaller trees maybe. We'll probably add some trees around here. Maybe picnic tables on the outside over here. I don't know. Maybe even a picnic table over here. We have a little barber shop. This is a social club, by the way. So like people can go here and hang out. It's like a little fancy place with some like, it's like a library and a bunch of other stuff in there. I don't know. I guess it's entertainment for like fancier people. But then we have like a little barber shop here. So when you're walking through the park, get yourself a haircut. And there's a little bit more of a park over here. I think it's nice. I think it's a nice little area. I'm going to take a drink here real quick because my mouth is getting dry. I'm a yapper, chat. I love to yap. So sometimes every once in a while you need to take a drink then. There we go. That's much better. That is much better. And I'm going to turn this into a little park up here. I really want this to be a nice little park. So we're smoothing this out a little bit. I don't really like that there's a weird little divot here. I would prefer this to just kind of be flat, I think. I don't want like a weird little divot. That's flat, at least in the park area here. I want this to be, you know, like pretty much up to this area, okay? This is where I want it to be. I think this is a good height for a lot of this to be at least. I don't know. Going up to the road here, I think that's where I want it to be at least. And we're going to smooth out over here. We're going up into the park a little more because I want this all to be on a flat surface. Hydrate, I need to get the app so I can claim your hydrate. Oh, right. The app will make it easier for sure. Okay, here we go. We are flattening this up. This is going to be like a little cliff side here. Nothing too crazy, but it's, you know, I want it to be like here. And then we're going to put a fence on it, okay? We're going to kind of go up to here as well, I think. Just over to here. Nothing too crazy, I'll be honest. But I think it's good, you know? This also kind of connects up to an area over here. It's not too bad. Like, this is not too bad. Like, it's a cliff, but that's more of just a step up, you know? And then it kind of ends over here. And then the cliff is right here. We're going to actually bump it out a little bit more. If I can... I'm going to have to, like, move it back a little bit, actually. Because I don't want this to be, like... I want it out one more, you know? Okay. I think that's pretty good over here. It doesn't need to be perfect, but I don't want it messing up the road over here either. I don't want it messing up the road. So we're going to kind of bump it a little bit back. Okay. I think we fixed it a little bit. And we're smoothing it out over here a little bit as well. Because we want this to be a nice little path still, you know? Okay. I think that's better. I think we've fixed it a little bit. I am going to kind of flatten some of this area, though. Because we might want to, like, have some seating areas. Okay. I think that's better. I think this is better. We've got a little bit of a cliff here. Flattened terrain. We're going to bump this out a little bit more, actually. Okay. That does help. That does help. Because we're going to put a wall here. to make this a little bit fancier, I guess. Right here, we're gonna do one. We're gonna bump it out a little bit more. And like the straighter this is, the easier it is to put a wall here. Because now you're down here and you see like a little bit of a cliff there. But we're gonna put a wall up there now, okay? So I'm gonna show you what I mean. We have a tall stone wall. I think I want to do a short stone wall. And I want to go from like right here straight across, okay? I want to go from like right here and oh, okay, let's see. Where can I fit it? Right here. We're going to go right there and we're going to go straight down here like this. Right on that, I think, is like pretty much straight. I think that's pretty good. And then we're going to keep going down here like this. How far do we want to go? Maybe to like right there-ish? I think that's a decent spot right there. And then I think we want to just kind of go to like right there. I think that's good. I think that's a good spot for the stone wall. Because now it's up top there. And that protects people so they don't fall off, you know? I also think I want to maybe add a little bit over here like that. Maybe nothing crazy, but I want to have a little bit of something, you know? I think that's a good idea. Because again, this way people aren't like falling off the edge and stuff. It's a little bit safe. And that's safe over here as well. We're probably going to move. We're going to actually delete these trees for now. Okay. We're going to add the trees back when we need to. And actually, let's make this better. Because we can do one like right there. And we can add another like bit like that. That's much better. That's absolutely much better. This is coming together because this is going to be a big flat area up here for the fountain that people can walk around and stuff. That's actually really nice looking. This added something to the city for sure. This absolutely added something to the city. Something very valuable. Like it's a nice little character bit, you know? I like that a lot. I like that a lot, actually. We need to figure out what this area is going to look like still. And like, I don't love that positioning necessarily, but like maybe that's where we're going to have it even. I could see that. I could definitely see this having to be like right there, which would be fine, by the way. That's not a bad spot. This isn't like a spot that I hate. But what we probably will do is we'll probably make this stone. We're going to put like stone underneath this. We're going to, not that big, but I think we definitely want stone. Oh my goodness, Princess Safre, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. How are y'all doing? It is so good to see y'all. For anyone coming on that raid, if you don't know me, my name is Irradiated, but you can just call me Addy. I am a variety streamer. I play a lot of Bethesda games. I've been playing through Skyrim for the past 10 months. I also do a lot of cozy games. So right now we are playing Town to City, which I don't know what you were playing, but okay, you know, I'm going to ask that first. What were y'all playing? I am playing Town to City. This is a cozy little city builder game where basically you get to build your city. You build like right here's a bakery. Here's a winery. Here's some housing. Here's a park that I built. I like drew the roads in. I placed all of the benches and flowers and the street lights. I placed the picnic blankets in those spots. There's a lot of customization here. I put the fences down. I literally drew the road here and I made it curve this way. And then I put a little park in the middle and I made this little park with a cozy little path along the side. It's very nice. We played through some of the Bronzebeard's Tavern 2 demo as I was lucky enough to get early access. That sounds so fun. Oh my goodness. I don't actually know what it is, but it sounds like it's maybe a tavern game of some type. I love checking out demos. Also, let me make sure I'm following. Okay, I just had to double check to make sure I was following you. I thought I was, but I had to make sure because sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes you realize you weren't following someone you thought you were following. Also, welcome on in, Michaela. Welcome back on in. I hope you're doing well. It is a free tavern sim. I love that. That sounds really nice. The first one has been out for a while and is super fun. Okay, also, I need to show you something. Because you've chatted in my chat, this game has Twitch integration. So here you are, Princess Safre. You are walking around my cozy little city. You are a married cook. We're going to check out where your house is. Your house right here. You have a beautiful house right next to the park, right next to another little park. You're basically sandwiched between parks because you have the giant main park here, and then behind you, you have like a little bit of a park area here, but then you have a nice little park going back here, as well as a social club and a barber shop. You have some regular shops here. There's a big fountain here right next to the water, which looks absolutely cozy, by the way. This looks so nice. I'm currently in the process of like putting some stone around the park here. I don't know. I just think it's a nice idea. Don't you have like a little bit of a stone area here? Like maybe that's what this requires, you know? Maybe we go over to here, up to the fence and to the path here. And then maybe like on the corner here, maybe that's where we have like a tree or something. But maybe all of this is stone. And maybe like it goes up to here, you know? And it stops here and we have like a tree and nature area there as well, you know? But I'm thinking like that's maybe the idea. Maybe this is the nice idea. You just kind of do this, have some nature here and some nature over there. I love cooking, so this is fitting. I love that. I'm so glad. So glad. And again, thank you so much for the raid. The raid really genuinely does mean a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. A raid is always so lovely because you literally could have chosen anyone to raid, you know? And so it means a lot to me that you chose me. It's genuinely so appreciated and so kind of you to do that. I really don't have enough words for it. It's very, very lovely of you. You're lovely. I hope you're having a nice day, and everyone that came over on that raid as well. I hope you're all having an absolutely lovely day. If anyone needs to raid and run, feel free to do so, of course. I'm not going to hold you hostage here and stuff. If you need to grab some snacks or maybe something to drink, maybe you got to go use the bathroom or shower or whatever you got to do, feel free to go do that. Like I said, I really do appreciate you coming by. And we're still trying to figure out this park a little bit. Like this is very, I don't know, like we could put stuff anywhere here basically, but it's tough. There's options. There are options. Also, I realized there's like a little stone area here, or like a little grass area here in the middle that I hadn't done yet. You're so cute, Eddie. Aw, thank you, Wiz. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. I don't know. I really appreciate people coming by. I just really do. Because again, they don't need to come by my stream, you know, when they like raid, or even if they're not raiding, if they're just like looking for a stream to hang out in, like they don't have to hang out in my stream. They could choose so many streams. And so it's nice. Ellie, welcome on in, friend. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Oh my goodness. I hope you're having the best day. We are playing Town to City here, trying to make like a cozy little fountain area here. We're going to have like some seating here and stuff as well. We need to figure that out. I think that's probably the next thing we have to figure out, to be honest. We're also going to put a tree there. We're going to put another like bigger tree over here, I think. Maybe not a pine tree, but like a large tree would be good. Or something like this even. I think we want a larger tree though. Something that has some real height to it. Something like this would be nice right here, I think. It's right on the corner. And then I think we should do maybe like a smaller tree, like right here. Something like this maybe would be nice. Been looking for like 2 hours. It's been so cozy. Oh, I appreciate that. I really, really do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. This game is so nice. I love it. I love it a lot. There we go. This little crowded tree area there. I like it. And in this area, maybe we fit one more like smaller tree in there. That's nice. Maybe we put some trees back behind here as well. Maybe we find like some medium trees to place like right here. Something like that. Just a couple. I like that. I like that. We need more trees over here. Truly the sweetest girlie ever. That's so appreciated. That's really, really nice. That's really, really nice, Wiz. You're lovely. The trees are so cute. I think they're gorgeous. Also, this tree, it's tree swing. We have a tree swing right here. I think I actually would love to try and smooth some of this terrain out just a little bit. Nothing crazy, but just enough. Okay, I think that's better. I think that's a little bit better. I do want to go into here and maybe like Try to do that just to fix, there's a little bit of like some holes here that I don't love how they look. So I think I fixed it up a little bit. This is like shaped like a heart, this little section, which is nice, I think, which I think is very nice. And then I'm thinking right here, I might actually turn some more of this into grass, because I think that this is maybe too much stone. That's better. That's a little bit better. But now I'm going to go in here with a smaller brush, and I'm going to turn some of this grass back into stone, just to kind of have it be a little bit more of a, like a flat surface, you know? You see what I'm talking about? I want it to be a little bit more of like, okay, it suddenly stops here, you know? So I'm going to go like that. It's not perfect, but it's like something like that I think is nice. Let's try to do that more right here as well. It doesn't need to be perfect, but I definitely want it to feel more like a straight line, you know? Something like that I think is nice. Let's try to fix this up a little bit too. Like right here I think is good. There we go. That's better. Because now we have like an area that actually feels like a core and then it kind of stops. It kind of stops. Okay, we need to fix this though. A little bit more stone here that I missed. I think that's nice. I think that's nice. It's a nice little touch at the end. But yeah, I think that's really good. I think that's really, really good. I'll be honest, chat. I'm getting really, really hungry now. I'm actually thinking today might be a slightly shorter stream. Like a little 3-hour stream here. Normally we do closer to 4, like 3.5 to 4. But I'm thinking today, maybe that's what we do. We made a lot of progress and I'm getting really hungry. You know, doing all this work makes you hungry. But yeah, this is our beautiful little town. I think it's really come together in a nice way. Do what you need to do, Eddie. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of myself first and foremost, obviously. We made some good progress. We made this entire park over here and got all this stuff figured out. This is gonna be more stores and stuff. It's really coming together, legitimately. So I did just save, so I'm gonna exit. I don't need to save. We're gonna exit out of the game. I am going to get looking to see who is available to raid. I'm gonna switch over to my PNG tuber, obviously. Gotta get into that. But yes, thank you so much, everyone. I really, really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is having the best day. I do have a Discord. If anyone in here isn't already in my Discord, I would love to have you there. I post my weekly schedule every like Saturday or Sunday. So if you want to know what I'm playing on what days, that's a good way to find that out. Also, it's a good way, like I update people being like, hey, I'm going to be streaming in an hour. So you get a little bit of an update. If you don't follow my schedule, you'll at least kind of get a prompt that like, hey, okay, Addie's going to be streaming in an hour or so. Super glad I hopped into the stream. This was cute and fun. I'm glad you did as well, Blair. I love to have new people in here. I know I met you the other day. You're still a new person to me though, you know? And I'm glad I met you. Also, Eva, appreciate you a ton. Thank you for coming by. It's always nice to see you. Also, Cryptid, welcome back from the lurk. I'm looking for someone to raid out to here. Trying to figure out what I'm looking for. I do see a couple of people I think would be fun to raid out to, but I really want to see what they're playing. Let me scroll down here because I want to find someone that's maybe playing something kind of cozy, you know? I don't want to throw people into something that's going to be like higher energy and stuff. I've been listening like a podcast. Eva, so many people do that. I think there's just a lot of people that have a good time listening to me. I don't know. I guess I have a nice voice or something. And I appreciate it. Because again, I don't need people necessarily watching my every move playing a game. You can. I'm fine with that, obviously. I'm streaming. But like I'm very content with people just listening to me. Because like I'm just yapping, you know? Half the time the things I'm actually doing in the game aren't like super important. I mean, maybe depending on if you're really into it or not. You know what? I think I might know what would be a fun thing to do. I have a friend who is building with Legos right now. I think Legos might be a great option. That sounds cozy to me. Sounds really cozy to me, actually. You did have a nice voice and listen to. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. It's incredibly kind of you. I am going to drop my raid message in chat here. Right there. Boom. Go ahead and copy and paste that. And we're gonna get heading over to my wonderful friend Liz Adelph. Liz Adelph is amazing. We love Liz. Like I said, Liz is building some Legos right now, and I think that'd be chill. I think that'd be very, very chill. Thank you so much, Crazy. I really do appreciate that, and I hope you all have great days in general. I'm gonna be making myself some pizza here. I'm gonna grab like a small quick snack, and then I'm going to like find myself. Then I'm gonna make myself a pizza. I'm gonna probably preheat the oven, grab a small snack, and then we'll make the pizza. But I will see you all on Thursday. I don't know what I'm playing yet, to be honest. Maybe it'll be Skyrim. Maybe it'll be Town to City. I'll figure it out. Okay, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. I will see you all over in Liz's chat. I appreciate you all so much. Love you, chat. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.